I'm stunned if you think about how many people are in Pro League. You think of how much talent there is in Pro League, and then if you think about the general consensus on Micro, like when I think of Micro, I think of Trigger being very good. I think of Zito's like his quick steps when he like 1As and it's like he's basically dancing with the keyboard. It looks crazy. Nobody plays like Ambi. Like nobody. It's so unique if you think about all the talent that there is in this league. The only person who micros like him is him. Like he's the only one who can do it, so it's really enjoyable to watch.
There's no point losing, you know, you'd rather lose 250 over 1,000 for your bunkers, and he will lose that bunker right now because Adam cannot help him.
Ooh, actually,
No,
look at
they
this.
pull
Yeah,
back.
they pull back because Oblivion's bunker is getting sniped now from Relentless and Fred. If the bunker does go down, that is going to be devastating there for top right.
And it looks like Adam, have a look down here, Adam's bunk is got down to 2,000 HP there.
See what happens.
Looks like that tank will go down if they focus fire it. It's going to be close. That tank's sitting at 2,000 health, 1,800, 1,500. And it survives. It survives.
And a little bit closer to the in-between the two bunkers. Fred just uses nuke.
Nuke.
An hour 8.
An hour 8. Just 1 minute off from Sofa. Sofa guessed an hour 7, I think it was.
There's it. Oh, he nukes it. He pulls it. That bunker is still empty, has almost no health. And they got nuked on both sides. Oh.
I don't know if they'll get it. Startup putting 3 and 3 in the bunker. They do not get it. They try to retreat out. Great feed there for Starbucks. Oh no! Look at Sofa. Sofa's bunker is in trouble here. Getting pinched from both top and bottom. It does go down. And it does go down. They actually have credible supply still. They can keep rolling. Cyrus's tank is in trouble. If they just push forward, they can hit that tank. Looks like they're going to do that.
On the armor. Dead.
Cash should have seen this coming. Oh, what are they doing? They're going right for the tank.
Dead. I don't think so. Turret makes it. Did the vision. Oh my god. Sofa.
Oh, Sofa.
There goes 2. The third one? I don't know if the third one's in range.
It looks like not.
Just if he even pulls over. Starduck also sends some units. Very good.
Might go into range. Oh no!
Oh.
It does go
it
down.
goes down. Great shit, Curto.
Hey guys, Draconis in for game 2 of tonight's Pro League matches. Got quite a bit number of players in here, but first want to introduce the casters. We got a whole slew of casters. We got Roz, Silver, and Toxic Panda. How you guys doing tonight?
Hey, not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Watch as I drop right now.
Yeah, that would be bad. So
That would be really bad.
we're gonna have to start a GoFundMe for your internet there, Toxic Panda, if that stuff continues up.
Nah, me and Trigger drop buddies.
Well, we got a little bit of an early start there for Orange, and the names just flashed right up on the screen if you saw that. But Orange coming down and getting an STV sniper too there on light pink. But just to introduce players, we are rolling anonymous mode, so we won't know exactly which player is which just yet. But just to give you an idea of who is in that match, we are rocking with, in no particular order, Cash IR, Mon JP, Goblin, Relentless, Starduck, Savior, Fred, and Curto.
Surprised Goblin is playing.
It's pretty late there, right?
Like playing leagues. Yeah, he usually doesn't like playing league games.
He's just it's hard to get the stomp action going on in these games, right?
Yeah, definitely. Same thing with Starduck.
Especially with the fact that obviously Goblin is like myself from the EU, so it's actually really early in the morning for us guys and gals. So yeah.
Well, appreciate the commitment there, definitely. I can only imagine staying up that late because I get tired early. I'm becoming old. It's the best way to put it. Yeah.
Sleep is for the weak.
I know.
Real men stay up until 6 a.m.
Well, basically my sleep schedule pattern is just so not the best. There are times where I do sleep and times where I don't sleep at all. It just depends on how I am at the time.
Yep.
Usually during the day I don't sleep, and at night
Night owls.
can be
Look
a
at
good time
Mr.
to sleep, but
Normal.
not always.
Mr. Normal over there, lad.
I actually have
summer.
a little bit of analysis
Summer,
here.
my sleep schedule
So
is flipped.
Savior really likes this play, where he likes to run up the wall and hunt for workers at the beginning of the game. And a lot of times, if you get one worker and trade away like, I don't know, 10 units and maybe lose a few yourself, you can end up in a situation where you're ahead by maybe 5 or 10 in score, but then you're behind by 3 or 4 units in supply. And I don't know, I think it looks like they're even right now, so it's fine. But for the longest time there, Pink had about 5 or 6 more units than Orange, and Orange really had to play conservative. It's interesting to see how that play works. I think getting one worker and losing 7 Marines is actually a pretty big loss, because you can't go trade with those 7 Marines elsewhere.
Yep.
So we've got a little bit of a call out in the game. Teal's saying that Pink is Goblin.
Really?
Which is interesting. But the thing is, though, with these Pro League games,
How would Teal even know right now? They haven't even engaged.
Oh, stream hacks. He can tell because he's seen. He's watching his partner. Maybe his partner even told him, and he called it out in the chat.
No, that's impossible.
In the chat, we've
Hmm?
In the chat, we've got Yugi saying that Fred's going to nuke at 30 minutes, and we've got Dark Shadow saying less sleep will reduce your lifespan, so may as well.
But does it increase your effective lifespan?
I mean, that's debatable, right? Like, look at it this way. You don't have to think about pesky shit like retirement and all that if you just roll with that. I mean, you live the moment. YOLO.
I really have to worry about paying your debt.
I know, right?
So Brown had a really good start here, and I'm more self-analyzing this for my own perspective because I noticed he dropped behind Pink only because he was kind of dancing around his base a lot there. He was at max supply. We were kind of watching him. I was following him, just hoping he would re-engage since he was the score leader. And now as a result, he's dropped into the 30. Kind of lost that early momentum that he had.
It's a nice play by Teal to keep him away from other places while Teal gets back up to full supply.
Yep, and look at Teal rocking the 7 build. Oh, the 7 speed.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know,
It doesn't.
I love this build, but it it abuses players. It's not really a
Yes.
well-rounded build. It takes advantage of people because like
Dude, that's the best.
if I play in
That's the
lobbies
best
with
kind
like
of build.
player zoom or where people have heightened awareness, oh man, I get wrecked with it big time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's that 22127 is only slightly different
Oh
to
man,
something I
he's
said
in
about a week or so ago, and we got
big
our
trouble here.
first bunker for top right and
But-
first bunker for top
Yeah.
bottom left.
Problem is these 7-speed Marines don't do a lot of good when you're actually pressuring.
Was that a voice crack?
Yeah.
Dude.
His
They're
balls
kind
dropped.
of useless.
Yes, they're not meant for direct engagements like that.
No, they're
Yeah.
not. No, we got our first nuke,
And
Yeah.
teal can't even nuke you. It's gonna need to be a turret.
and that came from purple.
Is light green gonna come back and help? That's turret's a big price to pay for a cancel. Sometimes I like to just cancel immediately and be like, okay, you want to lose
Wow.
225.
We got another nuke.
90 minerals.
We're gonna have a counter nuke.
Oh no,
No.
no.
Yeah, that's the
The
mineral.
counter
tank is
nuke from
broken.
if Orange would have used his nuke, it wouldn't have done no damage whatsoever to Brown for the pure and simple fact is his bunker was too far gone to kill the nuke off.
No, you can
think
still
so.
kill it if you double team it.
If you
Ooh,
double
thank-
team, yes.
Pressure's
Like,
here.
actually-
Teal's gonna be in trouble. But
Yeah,
Pink-
Here comes the
and meanwhile,
cutoff.
Teal might get a little bit of a break because light green dropped their bunker right as green was coming up. It was just one of those things where you didn't have forward vision and just bad timing, didn't get too much build off. So now that's gonna allow Teal to build in relative peace for the most part.
Good game sense for Pink to come up and under the assumption that he's left his lane around for a while. There might be some expansion going on up there.
Yep, definitely.
But it's not gonna be enough.
There's a lot of action going on right now.
Yeah, it might
There's a lot
slow
of
down.
action.
Everybody's gonna have an expansion in about 10 seconds. So that's maybe green.
We're just waiting. We're just waiting for green.
We've got in the chat as well from Dark Shadow saying it's pretty garbo build. If you ask me, I think that you might have been talking about what we were talking about
The speed.
with the
Yep.
Yeah, the speed build.
22127, the speed build. Is that correct?
Yeah,
It's definitely correct.
definitely.
And that's
So
what
that's
I would
trigger,
I
right?
would say. It is not a well-rounded build. It is there to
It's a
It
cheese.
is very high.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's the best way to put it. Yeah.
It's scouted and
Sure.
countered appropriately. But Dark Shadow's also a player who is capable of, if you have a pre-split, so the speed really takes advantage when your opponent is out of position.
For sure,
if
yes,
you
because
have a
you've got the speed.
pre-split, and if you don't fight too far across the midway line, that speed doesn't help too much.
But the thing is, it's like something I spoke with you, Drag. I think it was either last week or the week before, in relation to something that I said with what Mick Monroe put on Reddit before you did ZCCE rolls, and it was I'm not sure if it was 12127 or 21217, and apparently he was saying it's like an economical build for you being able to like work off of.
Yeah, I think an economical build is 1-1-1-1-1.
See, I think builds just have a lifespan, right? Like, I'm sure that build was really good for back then because people didn't know how to counter it,
sure.
or they didn't know an alternative, or maybe they didn't understand enough of the game yet to really realize what it was doing or not
And
doing.
use it.
Yeah,
at its,
and then people just evolve.
best.
When
Like
you
I
beat
s-
your lane, it's really good though, because you can get across the map and get say you nuke early, you go 7 speed, which used to be the meta, right? You can go fight somewhere across the map and you can be back in time to fight your lane. You can cut people. It can work.
I was
Wasn't
doing
the
it because
thing
a lot
back
of
in the day,
players,
3s and 8.
like when I
at one
started
point?
a lot of it was because this plays on faster. People still have a little bit slower reaction time, and we're kind of in that
Sure.
mode where everyone focuses on splits, like a little bit too much, where you can abuse them a lot sometimes.
Yes, for sure, especially if you've got the speed, because even though your resupply isn't coming as fast, you're moving faster, so your units turn out quicker than your opponent's resupply. So yes, I do agree with that, Drac.
So
Yeah, certainly on CE, it's just you got to recalibrate a little bit, right? And I think most players are recalibrated now, for the most part. And we probably see the same, similar builds to what we were seeing on CC4 for the most part.
I mean, I don't know if how well the meta's going to change, but obviously, I have noticed that there are a lot of players that are not necessarily going for the 2-2-2-2-4 anymore, or even the 2-2-2-2-5. I mean, there is such a diverse play when it comes to the one bunker before bunker. Does that make sense?
We got Nuga saying, "Oh my God, the
Yeah,
bunker got up." I think he was referring to Light Green's bunker there. They did rush and complete it, and it looked a little hairy how they completed it there for a second, but it pulled off.
I'm curious why they're not repairing it
sure.
right now. It's not at full health, and it's free to repair.
He's got one regen. He's got one regen in it.
Yeah,
He's
but
got
it costs
minerals.
nothing. Just put your worker on it.
No, it doesn't cost.
Exactly.
It costs minerals.
No, it
And that
doesn't.
minerals sometimes is really. Yes, it does.
Why are you arguing with me?
yeah, you're right.
I know
You're
this.
talking about the creator, duh.
I wish it costs money, but it doesn't.
What? No.
If
it
it's
does.
merked, if you click on the merc bunker and mouse over it, it says, in addition, mercenary bunkers have increased life armor and repair for free. So
Where does it say that?
click on a mercenary bunker and mouse over on the.
I think Toxic Panda just had a revelation there.
You learn something every day.
Great.
Who was the other one? We were talking about something. They're like, "Oh my God, you can like right-click load a unit into a bunker." They were just mind
that's
was
a huge
blown.
one. There's
Yeah.
a lot of
Oh,
those tricks
now I
there.
didn't know that, Roz.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that the repair was free.
Yeah, it wasn't well advertised. It's the same as EC4, except we added that message so that at least there's some reference to it somewhere. I think it's something
For
that a lot of
sure.
players abuse. We actually put it up for a vote, and to
Gotcha.
make it cost money, because the reason it doesn't cost money, I'm pretty sure, is more a consequence of
Oversight.
yeah, it's just how the game is coded. It just never was really programmed in. There was no reason to.
Yeah. I mean, look at these
So-
upgrades from Kurdo right now. He's on 611,948.
I don't know who Kurdo is.
The stream does.
I won't say the color.
No spoiling.
I am curious what people. Actually, the stream probably knows more info than me with the darn alerts popping in and out, right? So.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that and the periodic reveal that happens.
Yeah, that I gotta just look for a little bit more.
And an interesting thing as well that I noticed is that I'm not going to say where he is, but Fred didn't merc first bunker.
Yeah. Because that's just he's trying the new strat.
That's his new meta.
He's
but he
trying to
always
hide
does-
himself. I actually asked him in an interview. I'm like, "Why are you doing this? Is it because of anonymous mode?" And he straight out said yes.
Yeah, basically
He's
the reason why.
incognito.
Yeah, basically when it's games like this, especially with anonymous mode on, he changes his style so that people don't see what he's doing, so they don't realise that it is actually him.
Most
So
players
yes,
don't do
Drac,
that.
that is completely true.
I think he's one of very few players that actually does that.
Hmm.
Maybe Trigger and Goblin do it from time to time too, because they have a few identifying characteristics.
Well, I mean the thing is, the one thing with Fred is that he'll always merc first bunk, usually in most games. But like you said, Drac, when in the interview, and I've even asked him as well, and even when I played with him as well, is that when it's any type of game where there is anonymous mode on any type of League game or After Dark or whatever it is, he won't play the style of one bunk merc
Well, the
because
key,
of the anonymous mode being in play.
the key reason why Fred likes to do that, because people have started to abuse the fact that he doesn't like to nuke.
Yeah, which is
'Cause
true.
there's-
He hates using his nuke, which
If
we all know
if
that.
it wasn't for that, if he hypothetically were a player that nuked maybe the median amount or the median time, then he wouldn't
Sure.
probably feel the need to hide his identity. But what was happening was players would nuke him, or would put in a double team him more than they
Yeah.
otherwise would. They would take advantage of it. So. I don't know. It's surprising to me he doesn't seem to ever merc the first bunker. He really likes to merc that front bunker after he gets two.
Which makes sense.
And other players sometimes mark early as well. It happens occasionally. So I'm surprised he doesn't mix it in more, if he really believes in it.
I mean, it's like I said a while back. In some ways, I feel if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Sure, but
And
anonymous
if
mode
it
works.
works, it works. But the thing is that when anonymous mode is in play, it's not worth doing the strat that you do all the time, because the thing is that people are going to know exactly who you are as soon as you've done it.
Got our first
Well,
water
that's the thing.
bunker going up from bottom right
Oh,
here.
nice.
And
With a
name
call
just
out
flashed
bunker.
on the screen, so we know that, or at least now I know that green is, am I allowed to say it at this point? I don't even know.
Nope.
Ah,
Do it,
man.
do it.
Green is
You
that
can
guy that you just should
Do
have
it.
seen on your screen like a moment ago. If you didn't, you're out of luck.
Reveal him.
Drac,
Reveal
you're allowed
him.
to do whatever you like.
Reveal him, Drac. You won't.
I won't. I'm trying to keep it.
Turn to the dark
But
side.
you know, it's
Reveal
odd.
him.
He's not getting too much pressure from bottom left at the moment, and that rod bunker was able to come up. The problem is he going to lose
that.
his back marine bunker from doing it?
But
Nuke
it's
comes
Nuke.
down, and he does save that bunker, sitting
He
at
missed. He
3,700
missed.
health.
He missed
And
it.
immediately repairs.
But
For
this
free.
is the thing: is that for them to do that with the nuke, I feel it was too early.
To use the nuke?
To use the nuke?
Yeah, it was-
I mean, he was going to lose that bunker.
Yeah, but what I'm trying
Purple
to say
nuke.
is that if they would have taken that bunker down a little bit more, the nuke would have taken it. Because a while
See, it
back,
was too
me,
late.
because
Oh, man, they really
basically,
want this
Too
bunker.
late.
Yeah,
Just
I'm sorry, that was dark green. That was a defensive nuke. If you were thinking it
Yeah.
was light green's nuke. Light green has his nuke. He's there.
okay.
He's there and waiting. Holy
Yeah.
moly!
Just pushing them up.
Is this toxic,
so
Panda?
it was bottom right's nukes. Ah, right. Okay.
Is anyone
What?
seeing lag there?
Nope.
No, we're
No.
good.
Oh, that's bad. That was me.
Hmm. I think the problem with using that nuke is that now bottom right is starting to take a pretty solid lead.
For sure,
And
yeah.
it's not 6v2 territory yet, but you know, anytime you start to get out ahead, there's risk of at least the 4v2 hitting you first.
For sure, yeah. I see.
And they don't have a nuke to back it up either anymore. So their score is kind of artificial. There are 4 nukes still left in the game. They're not actually winning, but it looks like they are, which is...
Just to answer your question, Dark Shadow, it periodically flashes up the names of the players whilst the game is going. So
And we do like.
it's not kept on permanently, but it flashes up every now and again.
And we do disable anonymous like by like 30 minutes in, because by then everybody usually knows who each other is. So anonymous is usually basically only for the early to mid game.
Is ZCL, is that Nuga?
Yes.
That's Zelly.
Yeah, Nuga, like what was already said, it does periodically show everybody's names every so often, so there's no need to worry. And like what Toxic said, after about 30 minutes, everybody is revealed.
No, everybody's revealed when there's 2 players left.
Oh, right, okay.
Like I'm saying, like
I think
Drac
certain
turns
casters
them
that are a little bit more liberal with
true,
it.
that's true. That also happens a lot. You just
Hey,
absolutely leave it
I'm
in.
guilty of it myself. I mean, I understand why it's cool to hide it, but I also understand it's easier to talk about stuff when it's not
I also
hidden.
think later in the game, people are busy. Players are too busy to be stream cheating.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
I mean,
early.
actually, I'd argue
look
otherwise.
at it.
'Cause late
Yeah,
game,
maybe not.
there's always people who are just, there's always like that 10-minute dull where nothing happens.
Yeah, and we should really turn it off during that, and then turn it back on when there's action.
Late game has
Alright.
more. Late game has more inaction, in my opinion.
Just,
Yeah,
just to go with community meta
we
right now,
also
I'm going to
got
be
a
that
new
third guy that
drops
says
by-
we need to take a poll
by
and,
light green.
and see how everyone feels
light
about it.
nukes.
Agreed. Agreed. We-
So, like Green loses the bunker, but drops the nuke.
yeah,
Drops a nuke, just barely killed it.
That was me doing psychoanalysis right there. So
Yeah.
we got the guy for, the guy against, and always the guy calling for transparency.
That's I guess that's the internet. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are we
Top right
good
is in
to
big
say
trouble
so?
here.
Yes, they
Lightning
are.
dies pretty quickly. Was that so? Light green dropped his nuke, but it wasn't enough to save this marine bunker.
No.
That's
No,
a
it
huge
wasn't.
loss.
Yes, and right now we've got an up and down 2v2.
Yeah, so clearly bottom right's going to prevail on the right side, but how's the left side? The left side looks like it's fairly even at the moment. I think, yeah, it's not going to hold up 2v2 anyway, so it doesn't matter. Although it almost seems like green is strong enough to take care of top right by himself. So if green can handle top right, bottom left can just die, and bottom right is maybe hoping that they can hang on for the win here by hurting both sides.
Well, green is rocking 15, 13, 12, 9, 9.
And 4 bunks.
And considering the fact that
Yeah.
and considering light green is only on 5, 12, 9, 7, 7, so light green can't even trade.
It definitely looks to me like bottom right is trying to play for the win here. With all these nukes going down, it's just playing into bottom right's favor.
How did I die?
And pink staying alive also plays into bottom right's hand.
Wait.
There are still 2
Oh my
nukes.
god. We've got light green looking like light pink, sorry, looking like he's gonna die.
Yes. But he has repaired the bunker.
To be honest, there's a few teams looking like they're about to die right now.
Yeah.
I know, right?
So I don't even know who wins here.
Killed.
It's
Not
odd
the ones
because
that we were expecting either.
well, one of the pinks is score leader right now, and hey, it just flashed. That's relentless as hot pink.
And his partner is
You should make that the official color name, hot pink, and just see.
I can't change the official color names.
Uh,
They're baked into the game.
Oh, bugger. Damn.
I mean, I could change the text.
okay, hot pink.
So okay, just a quick question here for the stream. Who do you guys think would win right now if bottom left and top right were to die? Out of if they were to both die, which may not happen here. Who would win out of top right and bottom left right now?
I would have to probably. I would.
I think it's a tough one.
I think it's bottom
I
right.
would say.
Top left does have
right,
the N word going there.
Yes, they do.
Oh man, that sounds bad if taken out of context.
Wait for the after dark to say shit like that, correct?
Top left is gonna maybe drop an N bomb later in the game.
Wait, so hold on one second. What did bottom left lose? Like during that whole 2v2, did they lose anything?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
they
but
lost.
bot left lost a marine bunker.
And a nuke, I believe. They're
Yep.
now nuke free. Maybe 2 nukes. Some turrets. They're not doing well.
Or so
So
top
ba-
right lost something as
So
well.
in my estimations, if bottom left and top right were to die, I believe that top left could win because they both still have their nukes.
Yeah, but
I
that
think
situation is changing.
Well, they're the only, this is the thing though, they're the only team in the entire game that actually still have their nukes.
Yep.
So they have a massive advantage over everybody else because they have.
And now they know that bottom right doesn't have any, because they're definitely listening.
Exactly.
So with that knowledge, they might be willing to give it a shot here.
Yeah.
But bottom right is pretty strong. They've got more bunkers. They've got better. No, I guess they just have more bunkers, a little more supply.
I mean the
And they got some
resupply.
T's.
I mean the resupply for bottom right is going to be faster. Yes, I will agree.
But it's not enough faster at the moment.
But I don't think it's going to be fast enough with the fact that top left have still got both their nukes. Because the thing is that bottom right, if top right and bottom left die, and then bottom right comes in to hit top left, one nuke, boom, bye bye supply. Then they've got a resupply whilst they're hitting. And it's just not going to be, I don't think it's going to be enough.
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
Is going to be, I mean, even with tanks, it would be hard to beat top
But
left
as the game goes
top right
on,
and bottom left died.
top
Sure,
right.
as long as they keep split, as long as they keep their army split and don't like, they make sure to attack on different sides. Like for example.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, if they're going to be, this is the thing, if top right and bottom left die and they start using tanks and bringing them into mid, they're not going to be able to split their armies really well for the pure and simple fact is of top left still having their having their nukes. And what they're going to be doing is if bottom right brings a tank in the mid after top right and bottom left die, they're going to be concentrating on trying to keep the tank alive.
I'm curious to see what bottom right is going to do here. They spotted that tank when it was building. They tried pushing it. They couldn't cancel out the tank. They were just able to cancel the bunker. I wonder if they're going to start bringing out some bigger guns here to try to finish off top right. So far, it kind of doesn't look like it,
no
though.
Splash. They got no splash, though.
I don't think that bottom right is going to use that tank to try and finish off top right.
They don't want to call out an all chat.
The moment that happens, they'll call out an all chat, tank bottom right, tanking us top right, is what top right will say, and that will just instinctively put a 6v2 straight onto bottom right.
It might not though.
No, it might not. But the thing is the threat is there if they decide to
it's a risk. It's a risk.
It's a massive risk. Oh my god! And I just noticed that he's actually got 3 tanks. Wow!
Keep that on the DL here. So
yeah.
Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
Meanwhile, Cash IR's like, wait, what? No.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, okay.
For anybody who's listening, Orange has 3 tanks with splash and a nuke.
And 4 workers.
and 16 nukes. He bought 3.
Pink's got a battle cruiser.
He's going BC rush.
So okay. One thing I want to point out though. So we seem to think the nukes at this point would do it for top left if this were to wrap up quickly, but it's certainly not wrapping up quickly here, because nobody really wants to bring their big guns to play.
Exactly.
The longer the game goes on, the value of the nukes drops. So if top left and bottom right were to get 3 more bunkers each, which is likely to happen, maybe the nukes no longer matter as much as the score difference or the...
I mean, and the thing is as well, with the fact of top left actually built in their tank spot, it's going to be harder for them to build tanks.
But they've got a backup spot here. It's pretty good. Looks pretty good. Maybe we'll see them take this next.
Light Pink saying he chooses bad times to expand, but I think it has more to do with that sensor tower that is just in their face. He can see whenever he drops that bunker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do we care about intensities anymore?
I think we still do. A little bit.
For the time being, yes.
I'm just saying, they're still all players on the field right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, light green already nuked, so.
But.
So does it really matter?
Considering the fact that one of our viewers actually called out the timing for that particular nuke.
No, don't lag.
He was off by 10 minutes.
Somebody needs to donate Draconis a new case so his thermals are better.
A lot of crowdfunding. A lot of people need to be crowdfunder in this Discord. Jack case, Trigger I need new internet.
And here's the thing as well, it's almost half an hour into the game and top left still have their nukes.
And no one's dead yet.
I think
no.
We noticed light green tried to expand here to get a second marine bunker, and then it was canceled. I find it kind of strange that light green would want to expand. It almost seems like it would be a better play for light green to let brown expand, since light green really is nothing more than a tank factory at the moment. Those upgrades are not helpful.
No, not at all. But it's interesting because it was something that Cash was saying whilst he was casting in the last game. I think top right strategy at this moment in time is the person with the better army deals with the army, and the person that is, I don't mean to say it in a nasty way, completely shit. Not in a nasty way, if you get where I'm coming from. Becomes the tank.
The person who's
that's exactly what I was saying. So that's
becomes the tank builder.
That light green for a moment was looking to build a marine in his expansion slot. It ended up getting canceled. But I was surprised that if anyone was going to expand there, that's feels like that should be a slot for Brown.
Oh, we got a
Brown's
nuke
fine
possibly
with
going
that.
down, maybe? To top left.
I don't think that's like. Well, yeah, I don't think
Man,
that's
do they got
likely.
vision on that? They do. They
They
got
don't
vision.
anymore. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Got pushed back. I think that turret was thrown.
They're gonna need to nuke to keep that tank alive. Here comes the nuke. And that was orange.
Kill the other tank. That actually hurts them a lot.
That
does.
protected that tank without the
However,
nuke, in my
their
opinion.
store.
I don't know if they could
Yeah,
have
no.
because they were being pressured really hard.
I thought they might
30
hold.
units.
There was an extra turret thrown. I don't think
But
that nuke.
the
was
thing is,
necessary,
in their
but-
defense, they do still have one nuke, so they still are a
Yeah,
danger.
But now they only have one shot.
Yeah, and if you look at the score differential,
tanks.
bottom right can just use their advantage and score to buy a nuke. And
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but who's buys
Yeah, which is true.
Oh,
I mean, they could.
I think
They could. I'm not saying
that
they
top
will,
left
but-
saw that, but here comes bottom left just to do a little bit of payback and keep them glued
getting
to
a
him.
lot of
bottom left
I'm
is
just-
doing a great job here staying in this fight.
Especially with the fact that
They're actually ahead now in score.
Pink is sitting on 3k. It's like, what's he waiting for?
It's just so tough when you get that edge. You feel like you want to deal the killing blow. You want to snowball, but if it's not a big enough edge, you end up just feeding them until they're ahead of you.
Oh, and he
Top
just
left was very far ahead for a while, and now bottom left is actually got the upper hand.
sure. That's what he was saying before he dropped down another SCV. So right now, Pink, not light Pink, is actually sitting on 2 SCVs.
Only player with 2 SUVs right now. Yeah, bottom left is actually starting to look formidable with only 1 nuke left in the game. The only real fear for them is top right dying.
Yeah.
Oh, and we do see Brown building this marine, just like we discussed before.
Also, I want to point out that
which is a good thing
Armageddon
because
Turtle
that
has
now,
5 tanks.
yeah, because that now gives the protection for Fred. So that's a really good angle from Brown.
I think I missed it. Was that a bunker cancel or a bunker kill on bottom left? I think that was bunker
They lost
cancel,
the
right?
tank. They lost
Cancel,
the
I
tank.
don't think there was.
Oh, they lost the tank? Oh my gosh.
Oh, there was a tank. Yeah,
Oh,
bottom left
man.
is now in
Because
big trouble.
they noticed there's no tanks there anymore.
Yep.
It just disappeared.
Good call.
So we've got
I
the
saw
first
the
call
plus
out
750.
We got the first call out from Light Pink saying we're being tanked, so this might instigate a switch from bottom right,
It
maybe.
doesn't feel like it should.
Yeah, bottom right should be fine
What is
here. I don't
Brown
know
doing?
what they're doing.
Mm.
What is Brown doing? Like Brown is in a position. Brown is in the best. Sorry, bottom right is in the best position on the map at the moment.
For
Why
sure.
would maybe they think top right is they just want to deal some damage to top left, but why do you want to hurt your diagonal? You're risking being the
6v2.
first team to die.
Yes.
Pissing them off.
Maybe. But either way, even if you're not 6v2, if you hurt your top left,
Yeah, from
you
the
can be the first
chat,
team to die, one way or
we
another.
got Yagamaya saying Fred needs another bunker. Yeah, I do agree with you, but if you look at the game right now from the stream, you'll see that Brown is actually building a bunker in place to protect his teammate, which is a good thing because it means then that he's not going to die as fast.
I absolutely love this play by Starduck on the right side with his tanks. One of his tanks got low, he pulled it back, he rotated in a new one, and then the tank that was weak, he sieged just for a second to clear up the turret that was too close to his 2 tanks, and he pulled it back and he's repairing it now back at home. Very, very safe play, very economical, efficient play from
But this is actually a different. This is actually a different playstyle from Teal because you don't always see Teal you playing with tanks.
Oh, he can play anything.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you're still right.
yeah, I mean,
You're right.
he can, but it's not something he likes to do. He, if I'm not mistaken, from what I've heard from him before, is that he prefers turret play, doesn't he?
I think a lot of players do. But sometimes when your opponent starts cranking out tanks, you kind of just have to match it.
Yeah, 'cause nothing
especially when there's
comes
4
to
teams still in the
tanks.
game. Because it's likely, you're going to have to deal with whatever your diagonal throws against you. Once there's 3 teams
Yeah,
left,
yeah, for
the
sure.
team with the most tanks is a target. But when there's 4 teams left, if you
Well,
can't
I mean-
match the tank count or get close to the tank count that your opponent is putting in the battle, you can just die.
And also, I
I
just
mean,
want to point out that teal needs all these tanks for purple because
Yes.
purple has
Purple has 2 tanks right now.
well,
Teal's
the
gonna need
good.
all the things he can get.
Oh my god, they're
Yeah.
going for
Oh,
a
boy.
tank snipe. They're going for a tank
And
snipe, double tank snipe on Teal right there.
And with Purple's help, will this be enough? Yeah, Purple is...
Oh,
Wow,
wow.
If
Well-
I
Oh
am
my
top
God.
left,
Wow.
I am going to kill these 2 tanks if I can, and then I'm going to 6v2 bottom right. Like, that's just not something I would...
And they just
Getting into the tank.
Teal just lost 3 tanks, but he got 1,000 minerals for that nuke.
Yeah,
He
I
did
mean,
kill
when-
one tank,
doing.
I believe.
Kurdo has
No,
a
no,
bad
he
habit.
didn't.
No, he's killed.
didn't.
No, he killed 3 because he had 4 tanks. So he's
Yeah,
now
top left
sitting on
lost
1
2
tank.
tanks. Bottom left lost 0.
I don't know what Kurdo's doing. Kurdo has a
Ooh,
bad
I don't
habit
know
of
what he's doing with that
diagonal.
tank.
Bottom left and looking really good right now with diagonal,
Yeah.
with the leading diagonal just throwing away their edge.
Yeah,
I think
And like you
I-
said,
I-
if you look at the future game dynamics, if top left is first to die now, then it's going to be natural 4v2 on bottom right. I don't know why they
For
did
sure,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, the score difference between bottom left and top right is enormous. So I don't think they can finish bottom right, but still, you get 4v2 probably first, just because you're in the middle.
And you've been
I mean, I-
aggroing them the whole time.
For
Yeah.
sure. I mean, I don't know if bottom right has actually got splash, but he is rocking 8 armor. But Teal's actually sitting on 14 armor
Oh,
and
tanks in range up
splash.
here. Tanks in range.
But is he gonna
Bunch
get
of turrets
both
come
of
in.
them
Wow,
now?
what a play! What a play!
Oh,
But it's
wow.
not enough.
What a play.
3 turrets. Will the turrets themselves be able to finish the tank? I don't.
But he's
believe
gonna
so.
lose the tanks. He's gonna lose both
Oh, he
tanks
isn't.
now.
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
close.
It's gonna be
Teal should've moved.
close.
Teal should have moved. his
4,000
tank.
health on that tank.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Wow.
fine.
And then Kurdo comes in.
Great play by Teal. Better play by Pinks.
We got purple asking Pinks, "Are you okay?" That's hilarious.
I'm surprised.
I don't know what Kurdo's doing.
I'm surprised top left hasn't basically said, "Hey, let's hit bottom right." I'm
We've
surprised.
got Go Get It in the chat saying Kurdo with map hacks and dude loses 3 tanks for basically nothing and shuts the nuke out the window. Rip.
Yeah, it's a huge loss.
It is a massive loss.
That's basically a GG kind of lost.
It is and it isn't.
No,
Look at all the tanks coming down.
yeah,
They're gonna
they're in a
see
little
the
bit of
tank lost
trouble.
it. I'm not
Tank
sure who's
wars.
gonna lose a tank, but somebody is. Oh, and this is
And
a
that-
game for top
SCV
left,
is
so
trying to repair.
That is GG.
Bottom right has effectively killed top left here, it would appear. And they've handed all the kills to bottom left.
Yeah. I mean, but
Bottom right is very strong, but I don't think they're going to be able to kill top right unless they put their assets into play.
And now
Um,
look, the problem is that,
four
the
top
problem is
left
that
guys.
bottom left. The problem is that because of purple hitting top left and giving bottom left the wins, look at their score. They're so far ahead now that
Yeah,
they might become the guys in the 4v2, which will work on a purple's favor since he has the secret tanks. So this is probably just some next level 3D chess type
Yeah,
stuff.
it might be. It might be.
and the thing is with top right being at bottom in team score, it's looking like that bottom left is going to end up tanking and hitting bottom right, so that it ends up becoming a 4v2 if top left dies.
Check the attributes on these tanks here. They're the only ones.
What are we looking
What?
at?
Oh boy. Oh boy. I think that might be intentional.
Wait,
It makes
what?
them look weaker than they are. Yeah, bottom right actually is in the driver's seat right now.
Wait, what are you
Getting some
talking
damage
about?
done here. They're
It's
using
the
the
fact
supply.
it's the fact that bottom right isn't using all of what they've got, especially in tank wise.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And their score is suspiciously low. They don't have
Mm.
splash. They look weak.
They're gonna force the 4v2 on bottom left, which is pretty smart. But it's very risky.
Yeah, but I
Are
don't
they
know,
going to
what's
rush
top-
right through, or are they going to realize what Teal's doing? Yep, they realize. Rip Teal, good game.
Or Stardust.
He's even chasing the SCV.
He was.
He canceled it. He
finished.
canceled the bunker.
So
We got a call out. We got a call out from Brown saying help. So is this gonna be a
It's
4v2 on bottom right?
it's going to be bottom right without a doubt. I mean, top right's game for it.
It should be, but is it gonna be?
This is the
Yeah,
problem with Curdo.
there it is. There it is. We've got Goblin. We've got both the pinks agreeing with top right to go smash bottom right.
That's a tall order.
Yes,
Ooh.
it is. You've got about a 20k score gap. I think both bottom left and top right have lost a lot, and if you look at their composition here, it's similar.
Yeah.
But let's see upgrades. Upgrades.
Also, if you look
upgrades
at
are
it,
not comparable.
no.
There's 2 players with good upgrades here, but at the same time, all the bunkers for bottom right are brown. So, Light Green's army it's not that important that his army is low. So I actually don't mind this play, despite being behind. Top right has a very efficient build here.
For sure, and
they haven't
even
even
if you look at it as well, the fact that both bottom left and top right can expand, whereas bottom right cannot.
Yeah, it's symmetric.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. The only trouble is, I think bottom left has more money, and will be able to expand a lot faster.
I just want to say that this is the problem with. Can I just say purple? Whose purple is?
I don't know.
I just want to say that this is the problem with purple's play, basically sacrificing his diagonal.
Yeah.
Is that it assumes that everybody's going to attack forward leader without questions when they've been hitting top right and damaging him so much that they're probably pissed off at bottom right and want to see them dead.
Well,
So
the
it's
team that's
just-
the most pissed off was the team that's already dead, though.
Yeah. So purple basically sacrifices diagonal for absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason for him to do that except to instigate a 4v2, which
Purple's crumbling here. He loses a bunker. He loses a tank just now. Looks like another tank might go down. Here comes Light Pink. Is he going to push up the tanks? He is. He's pushing it up for the snipe. They're set up.
And
Those
is he
2
gonna
tanks are going to
target-
go down almost immediately.
All the tanks are in range.
he brought this on himself. Like,
Yeah,
I think he
Sure.
did, but I think it's not in top right's interest to finish them here, and I think they're gonna do it.
Not.
But
I'm wondering if perhaps maybe that they'll kill green and then switch, possibly.
Definitely, that's what
they
they're
said,
gonna
just judging from who those players are,
do. Look at this. Look at the tanks. They're going to switch.
yeah, I think they might. But it's gonna be too late, anyways. Bottom right is gonna die, and there's very little we can do about it. The best thing.
And here we go. Tanks
Okay,
straight
here
into
comes the
it.
swap.
It's exactly what I was expecting. The switch.
This purple.
This is what they need to do. The purple has nothing to go with, and light green can't help.
Not really, no.
I think there's something to be said about Light Pink's intuition there. He saw them pull back, and even though they weren't in the sensor tower, he knew what was going on there.
Yeah, they kind of asked for it with building out as much as they did. They kind of invited it.
Definitely.
It's not as bad as pushing tanks mid or something like that, but they know that top right can't win without him. Without a swap.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think it's over.
I mean, if I was like green right now, I would be pushing those tanks into mid right now.
So I think the tanks are in range here on the bottom right of purple's tank. Is purple gonna push the tank forward or backwards? Oh man, purple is on 0 production right now.
Yeah, I think Pink's just gonna. His whole goal is to try to have Light Pink hold while he finishes purple, and it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. Look how he's angling his tanks. Oh, that's great. I love it. He's got one in range of the bunker. The other one set up a little prematurely, and I don't know if he saw that it's getting sniped from purple. One tank does go down there.
But it does not matter, because bottom left is too big. Like,
Yes.
as long as he gets the... Why is he trying to kill the tank? too?
I don't know. He's going for the tank.
Agreed, but it's fine, because light green is playing too conservative here.
Yeah, those
Light
tanks.
green-
Those tanks needed to come into mid a lot earlier than what they have done.
But even if they did, I think those tanks in middle... Pink just pulls off for a second, kills the tanks, and then goes and kills purple. So I don't know if
For
pushing
sure.
the tanks would have won, but it's your only hope.
Yeah.
Right now, bottom left just
This
controls
is too.
everything.
These tanks moving forward, it was too late. Too little,
Way
too
too
late.
late. I
They
think-
should have been. Those
I think-
tanks should have been pushed before purple was killed off.
I agree.
Because basically now, bottom left has central advantage. There's nothing top right can do.
I think light green was hoping that hit 4 tanks were going to be like a winning player. They're like, ha, I got 5 tanks and they don't know it, right? Like, but they got tanks too. They're huge. They got a huge score. Like,
Exactly. And he's just lost a tank for no reason, for nothing.
yeah.
And right now you've got
Chase on the back.
bottom right turreting the resupply.
It's just over.
I don't know why purple gave bottom left the win, sacrificing his diagonal like that. I guess he was hoping for a 4v2 on bottom left, but
I think it was also, maybe he didn't realize the score. Like, they were ahead of the score at the time, but he was probably thinking in his head that top left was dominating the entire time and didn't realize how much bottom left caught up.
Yeah, you just looked at the score though, you could tell.
For sure, yeah.
pretty much.
And he saw the tank. I don't know. It didn't make sense to me.
I don't, yeah, same.
It doesn't matter if bottom left. I'm sorry, if top left is dominating, let them dominate, and at least make it to the next phase of the game with their diagonal attack.
equal to them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe they were afraid they did too much damage to top right, and top right wasn't going to be able to help.
Right, do you want to bring them in?
Yeah, that was it for the first game. Relentless, and oh gosh, why am I blanking?
Goblin.
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 Yo, Goblin.
Goblin, nice comeback.
Trigger,
really
unmute your
nice.
mic. I guess that didn't work. Hey, Relentless, great game there, man.
Good
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Good comeback.
It was a good comeback.
3 bunkers. Like, Goblin was under 1 bunker, and you were down to like 3 bunkers, and you made a comeback.
I don't think I lost a bunker. I only stayed on low on bunkers. I didn't. Oh, I don't remember losing a bunker.
No, we're on about your teammate at one point was
Yeah.
get bunkers up is what we were on about.
Hey, what were you
Yeah.
thinking about the first 20 minutes of that game? What would you have put your chances at? Were you expecting yourself to come out for the win?
We were doing pretty well for the first 20 minutes, from memory, I think. Yeah, I expect to win every game, so.
We all expect to win every game, Relentless. Even I do. But hey. So, so when you just before like moving up after you go bottom right, seeing those tanks from top right with your resupply and everything else, do you feel that if they had taken the mid, you would have been able to have taken them, possibly?
Oh, I think so, because their tanks were essentially in mid as well.
No, we mean if they
That's
pushed
right.
them earlier.
What-
If they pushed them
what-
in,
earlier. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, that definitely would have thrown us better in the works.
Do you feel though?
can't-
Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, I can't remember whether the truce was till death or not, but
it was, but then it wasn't.
yeah, yeah.
I
It's
think
always likely.
I think what top right was doing was like kill off one player, try and keep them alive, and then like come and deal with your teammate. But I like what we were saying in the chat. At one point, they were just being too passive with tanks, so we were just thinking that perhaps maybe if they'd pushed tanks earlier, it might have been a bit different. What do you think?
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean, they obviously left one of them alive, but then Goblin was able to hold both of them while I just quickly finished them off, and then from there it was...
Alright,
all good.
well, great game, GG's, well done for the win. Get yourself checked in for the next game.
Yep, guys, we'll be right back. If you haven't checked us out just yet, go to our website, www.zcleagues.com. There is a link for the Discord in there. We're going to be rolling on to Game 3 of the night in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Reveal
You're allowed
him.
to do whatever you like.
Reveal him, Drac. You won't.
I won't. I'm trying to keep it.
Turn to the dark
But
side.
you know, it's odd. He's not getting too much pressure from bottom left at the moment, and that rod bunker was able to come up. The problem is he going to lose his back marine bunker from doing it? Nuke comes down, and he does save that bunker, sitting at 3,700 health.
You missed
And
it.
immediately repairs.
But this is the thing, is that
Right now.
well, the good.
All the things you can get.
Oh my God, they're
Yeah.
going for a tank snipe. They're going for a tank snipe, double tank snipe on Teal right there.
And with Purple's help, will this be enough? Yeah, Purple is.
Oh, wow.
If
Well-
I
Oh
am
my
top
God.
Left,
Wow.
I'm gonna kill these 2 tanks if I can, and then I'm gonna 6v2 bottom right. Like that's just not something I would.
And they just Teal just lost 3 tanks, but he got 1,000 minerals for that nuke.
Just gonna lose a tank. Somebody is. Oh, and this is
And
a
that-
for top
SCV
left,
is
so
trying to repair.
That is GG.
Bottom right has effectively killed top left here. They're really good. And they've handed all the kills to bottom left.
Yeah. I mean,
Bottom right is very strong, but I don't think they're going to be able to kill top right unless they put their assets into play.
right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely.
And their score is suspiciously low. They don't have splash. They look weak.
They're gonna force the 4v2 on bottom left, which is pretty smart. But it's very risky.
Yeah, but
Are they going to rush right through, or are they going to realize what Teal's doing? Yep, they realize. Rip Teal, good game.
Let's start up.
He's even chasing the SCV.
This is sacrificing diagonal for absolutely nothing. And there's no reason to do that except to execute the 4v2, which
Purple's crumbling here. He loses a bunker. He loses a tank just now. Looks like another tank might go down. Here comes Light Pink. Is he going to push up the tanks? He is. He's pushing it up for the snipe. They're set up.
And
Those
is he
2
gonna
tanks are going to
target-
go down almost immediately.
All the tanks are in range.
he brought this on himself. Like,
Yeah.
I think he
Sure.
did, but
reveal
you're allowed
him.
to do whatever you like.
Reveal him, Drac. You won't.
I won't. I'm trying to keep it.
Turn to the dark
But
side.
you know, it's odd. He's not getting too much pressure from bottom left at the moment, and that rod bunker was able to come up. The problem is he going to lose his back marine bunker from doing it? Nuke comes down, and he does save that bunker, sitting at 3,700 health.
You missed
And
it.
immediately repairs.
But this is the thing, is that
Right now.
well,
He's
the
gonna
good.
get all the things he can get.
Oh my God, they're
Yeah.
going for a tank snipe. They're going for a tank snipe, double tank snipe on Teal right there.
And with Purple's help, will this be enough? Yeah, Purple is.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Well,
Oh my God.
Left,
Wow.
I'm gonna kill these 2 tanks if I can, and then I'm gonna 6v2 bottom right. Like that's just not something I would.
And they just Teal just lost 3 tanks, but he got 1,000 minerals for that nuke.
Just gonna lose a tank. Somebody is. Oh, and this is
And
a
that-
game for top
SCV
left,
is
so
trying to repair.
That is GG.
Bottom right has effectively killed top left here. They're really good. And they've handed all the kills to bottom left.
Yeah. I mean,
Bottom right is very strong, but I don't think they're going to be able to kill top right unless they put their assets into play.
right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely.
And their score is suspiciously low. They don't have splash. They look weak.
They're gonna force the 4v2 on bottom left, which is pretty smart. But it's very risky.
Yeah, but
Are they going to rush right through, or are they going to realize what Teal's doing? Yep, they realize. Rip Teal, good game.
Let's start up.
He's even chasing the SCV.
This is sacrificing diagonal for absolutely nothing. And there's no reason to do that except to execute the 4v2, which
Purple's crumbling here. He loses a bunker. He loses a tank just now. Looks like another tank might go down. Here comes Light Pink. Is he going to push up the tanks? He is. He's pushing it up for the snipe. They're set up.
And
Those
is he
2
gonna
tanks are going to
target-
go down almost immediately.
All the tanks are in range.
he brought this on himself. Like,
Yeah.
I think he
Sure.
did, but
reveal
you're allowed
him.
to do whatever you like.
Reveal him, Drac. You won't.
I won't. I'm trying to keep it.
Turn Turn to the dark
But
side.
you know, it's odd. He's not getting too much pressure from bottom left at the moment, and that rod bunker was able to come up. The problem is he going to lose his back marine bunker from doing it? Nuke comes down, and he does save that bunker, sitting at 3,700 health.
He missed it.
Immediately repairs.
But this is the thing, is that
Right now.
well,
This
the
is
good.
all the things he can get.
Oh my God, they're
Yeah.
going for a tank snipe. They're going for a tank snipe, double tank snipe on Teal right there.
And with Purple's help, will this be enough? Yeah, Purple is.
Oh,
Wow,
wow.
If
Well,
I
Oh
am
my
top
God.
left,
Wow.
I'm gonna kill these 2 tanks if I can, and then I'm gonna 62 bottom right. Like that's just not something I would.
And they just Teal just lost 3 tanks, but he got 1,000 minerals for that nuke.
Just gonna lose a tank, but somebody is. Oh, and this is
And
again
that-
for top
SCV
left,
is
so
trying to repair.
That is GG.
Bottom right has effectively killed top left. They would have killed. And they've handed all the kills to bottom left.
Yeah. I mean,
Bottom right is very strong, but I don't think they're going to be able to kill top right unless they put their assets into play.
right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely.
And their score is suspiciously low. They don't have splash. They look weak.
They're gonna force the 4v2 on bottom left, which is pretty smart. But it's very risky.
Yeah, but I
Are
don't
they
know
going to
what's
rush right through, or are they going to realize what Teal's doing? Yep, they realized. Rip Teal, good game.
Rip Stardust.
He's even chasing the SCV.
He was
Basically sacrifices diagonal for absolutely nothing. And
Mm.
there's no reason to do that except to execute the 4v2, which
Purple's crumbling here. He loses a bunker. He loses a tank just now. Looks like another tank might go down. Here comes Light Pink. Is he going to push up the tanks? He is. He's pushing it up for the snipe. They're set up.
And
Those
is he
2
gonna
tanks are going to
target-
go down almost immediately.
All the tanks are in range.
he brought this on himself. Like,
Yeah.
I think he
Sure.
did, but
kill him. Reveal
you're
him.
allowed to do whatever you like.
Reveal him, Drac. You won't.
I won't. I'm trying to keep it.
Turn to the dark
But
side.
you know, it's odd. He's not getting too much pressure from bottom left at the moment, and that rod bunker was able to come up. The problem is he going to lose his back marine bunker? Hey guys,
Cool, cool.
Draconis in here, back for game 3 of the night, and I am joined with some different co-casters. We got Go Get It back in the house after a little bit there. We also have Roz returning and Silverhorse returning to co-cast this game. How you guys doing?
Too bad, dude.
It's been a while, man. I'm allowed to say I miss you, right? That doesn't make me like less manly or anything.
No, and what's screwed up is my time is so compressed nowadays, which is odd, but just the way my life's worked out. I remember I would come to the Discord and there would be 400 messages that I've missed or whatever, because I go to sleep, wake up, and the Euros and the Aussies have been talking. And I used to like read all of them. Now there's like 400 messages. I'm like, yeah, just fuck it. I'm just going to the bottom. Like it's just like I have so less. Like I don't have the time anymore. Like I want to invest time in the game. I just don't have it. But this is a blessing. I've got a
is that?
girlfriend.
Is that 'cause
She's out
you're
of town. So I have free time this weekend.
And just think of it
So,
this
yeah.
way, that 400 messages is after the 300 I've already deleted, so there you go.
Damn, Zone can talk to me. I missed you guys. Damn, what's up?
That's
And the
going
fact
pretty good.
that another reason why Go To Get It is probably not listening, reading the Discord, because half the time he's flexing his muscles on his Twitch channel. Yes, I've seen you a few times, dude.
Alright, so calling
Yeah,
out
we're
the
got a little
players, we are rolling anonymous mode, so we don't know exactly. You guys will probably find out more than us, because those alerters for now reveal the player. But just to give you an idea of the candidates in today's match, if you didn't see it on the check-in screen, we have Cash IR, Relentless, Starduck, Savior, Oblivion, Trigger, Fred, and Kurto. No particular order there, or if it is, it's completely random. So, let's see how we do.
And just to let you know as well, guys, I've got the stream up with the chat open, so if you want me to, I can keep an eye on the stream chat for you guys.
Is Is this rolling? Are we like are the upgrades capped at 20 or are they above 20 in this game?
They're capped at 20 right now.
For those listening, this is the change that is currently passing vote by a wide margin. So I think we'll probably run it in the After Dark games, and this week's going to be the last chance to vote. If you don't like it and you don't vote, too bad.
What's the change? What's the
For upgrading the max total upgrades to 30.
Everything or just everything but speed?
Everything but speed, and I think there's going to be a follow-up vote for increasing the allowing bunker updates up to 30 as well. We'll see how that goes. 30 slots could be really powerful. I don't know.
I don't know. That's weird because I thought some of the things for increasing the upgrades. Gosh, I can't talk today. Was to kind of like embrace the snowball a little bit. You know, if you allow bunker upgrades, then that kind of negates the snowball.
And that nerfs tanks. That nerfs tanks indirectly too, which is interesting.
Hey, Drac, put your teeth in and drink more whiskey. There you go.
Yeah, no, I got it right to the right of me, man. So, After Dark has started already for Drac.
Hey.
So for now we're rocking 20 upgrades, and this is one of the things that we've kind of decided we can play with without really changing the core essence of the game, or it doesn't affect anything for the first 20 minutes usually. So it's kind of fun just to try out some new stuff, and I guess people really like this one. So.
One of the things that I do like as well, I mean, the upgrades are great. One thing I do like is the ability to be able to be zoomed out whilst playing. I think that's a great addition.
Oh,
wow! Oh, wow.
I believe I might know who that is, but I'm not sure.
That was Red.
I wonder who Red might be.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure either.
I think.
But it was an interesting nuke. Got 60 kills.
Yep.
And released about 300-ish minerals. Hey, Technique. Bye, Technique.
Yeah, this is gonna make me sound like I haven't been here in a while, but how do you zoom in? Like my stuff is zoomed all the way out.
Mouse wheel.
JK and L.
You can use page up, page down, but right now you can't.
Use your zoom wheel. Use your zoom wheel.
I will.
So I've been trying, nothing.
Page up, page down.
Got it. Page up, page down. Godlike. Thank you.
You must have mouse wheels disabled.
Yes.
Plausibly.
Which I do for sure. I don't like.
It's alright, GG. I had to ask Draconis the other day. He's like, "How do you print screen?" He's like, "For how do you print screen for Windows 10?" He actually turned around and said, "Don't you have a print screen? Most keyboards have a print screen button." I was like, "Do they?" I was like, "Oh yeah." Because I thought
this works out well.
Yeah.
Alt print screen is even better.
What does it do? What does it do?
Only the current window.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I'm in love with this.
My God!
Shift Windows S to just take a clipped screenshot, so you can automatically crop it.
Snipping tool.
Yep.
We got a nuke from Brown. Sorry to cut you out there.
Defensive nuke.
Defensive nuke. Was it Brown?
Yeah.
No, Blue. Sorry.
It was Blue nuke.
It was from Blue.
He had just thrown down his bunker. Yeah.
That's sort of a counter nuke for the nuke that Red dropped earlier.
For sure.
And this actually works out in top left's favor, I believe, because I think all these bunkers are going to get done. I'm not sure, but if they do, top right had to throw a turret, and top left did not.
And this is interesting because we got bottom right both expanding freely at the same time, which is interesting.
Yeah, this could really be bad news for bottom left. They're the only team without an expansion started yet.
And they're not
for sure.
Close. Teal can throw down, but he's not safe to where he can do so. And then Brown is still a ways away.
We may need to see some mercs coming here from bottom left.
In their defense, they do still have their nukes. I mean, there is currently still 1, 2, 3.
Well, bottom right still has all
5
theirs,
nukes,
and green
which
has
they
his.
do, yes.
So they're in trouble.
So this is, I think, part of the consequence here of Red nuking, I believe, both his lane and a little bit of diagonal early. I think might have factored into bottom right being a little bit behind.
Yeah, I'd have to
rewatch.
rewatch.
Like the shield tower from here. Yeah, I kind of want to watch and see what happened there, but sometimes.
Sure.
You think that was Teal that caught that early nuke? I can't even remember.
I think blue caught it. It was 60 kills, so it was more than one army, and I feel like part of it was diagonal. So it's a classic Oblivion play.
So we do have in the
try to
chat
nuke in the
from
middle.
Toxic Panda saying, "Oh, poor Silver doesn't realise whoever nukes first is always Oblivion." Yeah, that's if I'm not in the game, Toxic Panda.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Because the thing is, a lot of people have a tendency to know that I usually nuke quite early as well.
Yeah, the difference is you don't.
Oh my god, are they gonna...
win
Oh,
80
they
Oh my
pulled
god,
the
they're gonna
SCV
get this
off.
bunker.
Oblivion.
Sorry, what was that, Ruz?
When Oblivion does it, he tends to win.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I get where you're going with that.
Ended up
I mean, he
using a
really-
nuke,
he really
having
does
it
it.
wasted, and throwing 2 turrets here that are probably going to be wasted.
Bottom left is, I think, gonna die really fast.
Yeah, just in a really bad
Bottom left
spot.
are hurting badly.
Another turret. Oh man.
They can probably
They-
get this expansion done if they nuke again. I don't think light green is going to really want to waste any of their resources to kill them, since they're gonna die anyways.
I think they're dead.
I think they're
I
dead
think
for
they are
sure.
gonna die.
Yeah, this is so bad. They got so unlucky the way the situation ran down, where green came down, ended up hammering brown at the exact same time. He kind of uses a nuke that didn't go well, while trying to build a bunker and then throwing turrets with having no money behind. Yeah, this.
I really
Oh,
wanna
this is
see
so
how
bad.
This happened. I wanna see why bottom left fell apart. I'll watch the replay. But okay, so we're gonna have a situation. This is really rare in pro league games. We've seen it a few this week in
4
intermediate
10 minutes.
games. But when a team goes down early, the good news here is there is no particularly dominant team. I don't think. So it should be okay. But a lot of times when a team goes down early, for whatever reason, it can be very hard, whichever direction the 4v2 goes.
Oh, this is bad.
Teal is getting away with an expansion.
He's not gonna get it though. Green's gonna punish him.
Yeah, that's good. Green ought to. I think green and I think they're gonna die here.
Yeah.
So whichever
But
direction
will
the
they?
person goes. Let's see, who is the strongest?
Patch.
Bottom right, 2 nukes. Top left, 1 nuke. Top right, 1 nuke. So bottom right is definitely the strongest. I believe.
Well, this
The
is
weakest in score, so this is even.
But this is the thing with bottom right, is that they got away with building their bunkers both at the same time,
Yes.
and they weren't being punished for putting those bunkers down. So they had, even though they're down in upgrades, they had that in their advantage.
Well, a lot of attention when red expands up there without a nuke, a lot of attention goes on the top side. The bottom right's a little bit safer with 2 nukes to protect, and I think pink knows that. So, I think he needs to play a little more conservative to try to help red get his expansion down. I think that may have factored. I mean, remember pink did have to throw a turret up there.
Yes.
I think that might have factored in there as well. It really does throw the game a little bit on balance when one player and only one player nukes early. Weird things can happen.
It can.
Teal a little bit lucky there that neither top left or bottom right wanted to take him out. They kept cutting into each other, so he lives for now, and he got his merc.
He's only rocking 112 on his bunkers. On his bunker, he's marked, and he's only on 3, 3, 4, 5, 7.
What do you think about top right?
With
top
no
left?
nuke.
Just trucing here and finishing everyone else off. They're really close in every respect.
It would be interesting to have like a non-diagonal finish, right?
It happens occasionally. It's tricky because
top
usually
left.
I think top right.
Go ahead.
When that happens, top right kind of has the advantage if it ends quickly because there's a shorter distance to walk. But if it ends slowly, top left has the advantage because they have more space to fill.
I mean, this is the thing as well. It's like with the last game. You've got top left and bottom right that has all the real estate in the world to expand if they want to. Top right doesn't have that option. But knowing Red's play style, because I think we can all pretty much.
Yes, we all know who Red is.
Yeah. I mean,
we totally
it's
know
going to be easy.
Right as you said that, it was flashing on the screen. So.
Exactly. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Yeah. I mean, so right now, it wouldn't be an issue if Pink was to build the marine bunker in Red's up on Red's side, if that makes any sense. Because we all know that with it being Oblivion, he's only going to go Reapers.
He doesn't care.
So Ross said this earlier, but like this is the most dead even. They have the exact same number of bunkers, the same number of nukes left, the same number of Merc bunkers.
Yeah.
Like the score is within 500-600 of one another. Like it really is that dead. That's crazy, especially 12 minutes in a game when someone's not even in a game.
You know, from time to time, it's gone about 1,000 apart, but it just comes right back together. I think that's the supply getting traded back and forth. They're very even, but it's asymmetric though. So the more natural team to finish is top right here.
I mean, the only slight advantage is actually green because he's ahead by 1 bunker. But
or keep Teal alive here. It looks like they're gonna kill him. Do you ever think about keeping him alive?
I don't see any reason.
I don't see the point because he's just gonna be a thorn.
Here's the way I'm looking at it, like bottom right being at a disadvantage right now because top left is trading with each other quite equally.
They can't feed.
They can't feed at all. So now at least with Teal out of the way, they got a little bit. And this is bad news for top right because they are the natural easiest person to hit.
Yeah, but it could go the other way. If I am top right, I am asking top left, please, please, please pick me. You know, I'm lobbying.
For sure, yeah, exactly.
And then that puts top left in the driver's seat, where they can choose to finish off bottom right when they feel they've used enough space on the left side.
Exactly. And right now we've got light green building yet another Reaper bunker. So,
not a lot happening here.
But this is the thing. I mean, top right doesn't have the ability to expand.
Nope.
Very well.
They're gonna get this rod. That rod, I think, playing with
that rod is not coming down.
They are.
It's our ways.
Fate here, right? Like they're saying, they're basically inviting the 4v2 against them. And if I'm bottom right, I'm cool with this because
for sure.
I'm behind a little bit, but I've got some secret sauce.
I mean, I would be canceling that. Did he lose the bunker? Oh my god, he lost the bunker.
Nuked his own bunk?
Oh wow.
Yeah, at least he denied the kill to bottom right.
It denies the money.
But,
this is true, there is that. Got Orange saying, hi Fred. Haha.
I think it's just a scout. I think this is just a scout trying to get a look at the workers, maybe?
So right now we've got Orange thinking that Pink is Fred.
A super huge fan in spots like this. If you're bottom right and you try to switch, bring an SCV, put it on the Zelnaga tower, and then press H on the SCV. Your units won't move it, and then you'll maintain. Yeah, they have 2 nukes.
Yeah,
right. So
if you have a nuke, you don't want to show off the fact that you have an SCV with a nuke. So instead, what you can do is you can click on one unit.
Alt 6.
Alt 6, and then do the same thing. If you don't have a nuke, definitely show off the fact that you don't have a nuke by putting it in the middle.
For sure.
If bottom right's talking, some of the time they should actually bring both SCVs and just double nuke one of Trigger's bunker. Well, hilarious, one of Green's bunkers. Just slam it.
I love it. You know, 2 double nukes within 1 second of each other should just kill a bunker. That should be a thing.
It does 75 if you hit it square on the like right on the head, right?
You
need the nuke does 7,500.
I think you need 7 nukes to kill a bunker.
You would need a fair bit of army damage, and then you would have to nuke it pretty quickly in succession.
And typically that sort of play is used against Savior. You know, if you're gonna throw, you usually throw against Savior. It's just how it goes.
Whoa! We got some banter going on, but what I'm more concerned with is if that's true, if that's Cash, then Cash is orange. The game is over.
That's
I know, right?
And there goes the call out, and he actually calls out the fact that he is.
Building's a great excuse.
Well, apparently he seems to say whenever I'm orange.
He has to win. If he doesn't win, I think...
orange is not his color no more.
Yeah. Either that, or if he doesn't win, then he's not actually Cash.
Merc bunkers cancelable?
Top left, doing pretty well. I like all these turrets here, but I just don't think top left has what they need to hold against
this early.
Both of them. I mean, look at this here as well. There's like 200 mineral patches that are just sitting there. They've been sitting there for like the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yep.
Crazy.
DGI's eye is twitching.
Catch up. I mean, it's just killing me right now. Come on, guys. There we go. Thank
Hey,
you.
there we go.
No, get the other one. The other one. Okay,
hey!
thank you. Oh my God.
Do I got a delay going? Let me just make sure I got a delay going here. Yeah, I got a delay going. All right.
I mean, one thing.
It's gonna snowball here a little bit.
One thing I will say in the defense of top left is that they, like with everybody else, they've got the tank square unoccupied. So if it did come to it and they ended up getting the money, they could go into tanks.
The money is going to be an issue. The trouble for them is time.
Yeah, here we go, and here comes the first tank. I called it. I called it.
They have to kill Trigger now. His upgrades crush everybody's. Like, they just crush everybody's.
If these nukes don't come soon,
he's gonna run away with this game.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
This is what I was talking about before. Like,
he's got to die.
4v2s are usually really effective in the late game, but when it's this early without a nuke.
Oh, what a good nuke!
That's a great nuke.
Team the bunk. Team a bunk, please. Oh, guys.
I know.
Counter nuke.
Maybe that's why they didn't want to do it.
Yep. Well, but the
yeah, for sure.
The other nuke? Light green has a nuke.
To bring another nuke, yeah.
Yeah.
Bunkers are all so weak. He's got 5 regen. I think he thinks that's going to be enough. But is it going to be enough to also save Blue Bunker? Turrets everywhere, I believe. Yep, turrets everywhere. You almost want your worker to die so you can throw more turrets. Blue is going to lose a Reaper bunker.
Does he have?
I think.
Yeah, there we go, yeah.
But only one bunker
loses
left.
always.
But with that,
Green
oh my God, Green just lost the bunker as well.
That hurts.
Yeah, now this opens up a hole for them to be able to like come straight in for the tank.
Yeah.
Because with the back marine bunker and that Reaper gone,
I don't think this tank is even gonna.
They're not gonna be able to hold that tank a finish.
Yeah, he's got to cancel it. He needs some money. I would imagine he'll need the money.
For a worker or something.
Yeah. What does he have in the? He'd have 2k in the bank if he canceled effectively.
I think if he had pumped 1 or 2 more regen, that marine bunker would have lived, and this would be a very different situation right now.
For sure.
But their upgrades are very strong. I'm not.
Yes.
I think there's enough supply that bottom right won't need to use their final nuke to finish them. But
really?
I'm not sure.
I wish bottom right. I wish light green would have moved that bunker 1 square forward to be able to build supply that you can protect. Like, it would be nice if it was 1 square to the left.
While you're reading, you got Green saying, "Guys, hear me out. While you read this, my tank is finishing."
Yeah, I love it. That's some next level.
That is just some total BM right there, you know.
That was great. I loved it.
Except
I know,
it's
right?
probably not gonna matter.
And he does not have splash.
Turrets. He needs turrets.
There's no way. Yeah.
Turret. He does have vision, but.
There's no way they get this tank.
No.
This would be so bad. If tank loses, it's bad.
But he's gonna lose it. But
this is it.
Yeah. Woo! That was a tough one.
A little bit cocky there. Didn't happen. So okay.
Team rolls, right?
Bottom right feels that they're in a good position with.
Right now, you're top right.
I don't think bottom right can win.
I think they can. I think this is even.
It's only 6.
They are building a tank.
Oh my God, they're gonna switch and leave on the 1 bunk.
Oh boy, we got a call down. We got 3k in the bank, and we have a couple players here that really know how to work from behind. This
is bunks are right now.
In the chat, we've got Toxic turnaround saying they need to kill at least 1, otherwise top left will come back and just spiral. I do agree with that.
Either way here, though, we have a lot of tanks being built, but I think the key to top left making a comeback here is these tanks all dying. If because Marines just suck against tanks. If top left can, it looks like top left is going Marine here. If top left goes Marine, top left is gonna need the tanks to not be on his side.
Nuke this tank. Nuke this tank right now.
Oh yeah, you got.
Oh my God! Please, free money. It's free money.
Come on! Just nuke.
Turret? Oh, he got sniped.
Oh my God! They don't even need
this tank doesn't go down. Okay, he dies. Yeah, good shit.
There we go. Yep.
No.
And they still have that. They have theirs that wasn't moved, so that's huge. Plus, he saves the nuke.
Blue is in the drive.
But
Blue is
in
not
the
going to hit for a long time.
But in the
Is that fair?
defense of that, whilst that tank was dying, Pink was building another tank, so the tanks are even right now again.
Do they have splash? Can't tell.
I'm not sure.
We'll know in a second.
Yes,
Pink does.
Pink has splash.
And
Not
he
sure
doesn't have a
about
tank anymore.
orange.
And rest in peace.
Oh!
Yep.
It's like, hello, goodbye.
Right.
So
And he becomes
basically, that's.
swapped by Blue. Is Blue strong enough to make a real difference here?
I don't think he is.
I'm not sure.
Red has,
I think it's close. I think it's very close.
it brings SCV, so he wants to like go for it. But Red has a
But
huge
here-
bank
Oh wow,
now.
he just ate half of bottom right's supply.
But here's the thing: bottom right still have a nuke,
And a
so
tank.
yes, they have the advantage.
Yeah, and Blue can't really kill anything. Blue can
No.
only cut off the armies. So I think Blue can halt bottom right's advance.
And just be a pain in the ass.
Maybe long enough to rebuild.
You know what I'm reading into? This was bottom right that switched. But bottom right is also pushing top right. Even regardless, I know Blue was up there harassing supply and all that, but
Yep, they had a free win.
they had the free win. They just prolonged the darn game by switching like that. That's what it does. Like if you were getting pushed by top right,
at the same time, they only won that engagement because they switched early potentially, right? They got a favorable position in mid, and Pink's tank wasn't really in position. So I think it's hard to say that it would have played out the same if they hadn't swapped. But
yeah, I don't know. It didn't look like they got that much of an upper hand on the switch.
I think I agree with you, but the tank didn't get down until later. If that tank gets down quicker, I don't know. I'm just saying. It's a different.
We had Red calling out for help, and then Orange turning around and going, "I'm too weak to even do anything." Obviously, re-expanding.
Wait, can we name people at this point or no?
Well, we
Big
can
deal.
name Red. We can definitely name Red.
Yeah, Red's Oblivion. Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
think
he hasn't retired the 2 Marine bunkers, or he just retired one. Oh no, okay, he's capped out of supply. Is he building another one? Okay, no, he's building supply. Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna retire those and then just go for straight. I mean, you would think he's gonna go straight Reaper.
If you don't look now, but Blue is in second place in score.
Yeah.
Has 2
Wow.
SCVs.
And he has 2 SCVs. And he's about to pick up
Supply.
400, I would hope.
Oh my god, come
Yeah,
on.
that's free money.
There we go. Come on, there's another one. Come on, let's go.
Bottom right
hunting.
has splash as well on their tank.
Yeah, I just hate to see it, because it felt like bottom right had at least, we don't know whether or not they would have won that battle, but it looked like they had at least a 50% chance. And now
It could be less.
they're down to, it could be less. It could be less than 33. I think it's anybody's game. Blue's got a little bit of work to do, but
I would say bottom right has less than 50% equity. Top right has probably less than 30%. Probably like less than 40% equity. But blue has like 8% equity. But it definitely was. There was more equity for bottom right 10 minutes ago. I
there
completely
would need
agree.
to be another truce to finish off blue. I don't think anybody
For
can
sure.
hold here. And with bottom right backstabbing there, when they effectively had a truce, who's going to want a truce with them? So I personally think blue has close to a 30% chance. A couple more
He has
marine bunks.
30% equity right now.
Yeah,
Like right now.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, I would take
I mean,
the
he
under.
does
but
have decent.
Because nobody's going to want to hit him. They want him to hit the other side.
agree, but he never wins 1v2 at the end of the game unless he has like
But
6
look at
tanks
who
and a
his
bunch of
teammate is.
SCVs.
Look at who his teammate is. Like they can together. They're very strong players.
That's true.
They can work this and maybe knock out a player, and then they can find a spot.
You can give control and Trigger could micro the tanks. Is that right? Like assuming they got
Oh,
there.
absolutely.
Now that would be
Oh,
crazy.
totally.
No, that's what's going to happen. We can actually check.
Perfect
right now.
micro. Yeah, he would effectively
We
have literally
top left
uncontested perfect
sharing
micro.
control at the moment. This is Trigger. Trigger is currently not doing too much, but he is finding minerals. with this
Yeah,
move.
it's just kind of.
Mm.
And
See if minerals have
scout
been
is worth a
dumped.
lot. That scout is worth a lot.
Oh,
What?
definitely.
Or if someone's traded, there's a command where you can see
Yep,
who's traded money.
Dash T. Right now, top left has received 730 minerals. So blue is 730 strong.
He's getting
plus-
dumped. Yeah.
Plus whatever he inherited when Trigger died, which I assume is not 0. That doesn't actually show up here. I should probably fix that. So top
And
left
I
is
think-
stronger than he appears. He's actually probably the strongest upgrades. He does have the strongest upgrades.
But
Blue is
bottom
formidable.
right still has their nuke,
They have a
and
supply.
they do have 2 tanks, and they
Good
have
infrastructure.
a supply chain, and
think-
yeah, their infrastructure as well.
I think Blue is intentionally remaining small here. Wants to not look like a threat. Wants the other two teams to feel like if Blue just helps me a little bit, I'll be able to beat him and everyone else. But that's not the case. 2 workers, massive upgrades here, and Blue can get big whenever he wants.
Agree that both teams think they need Blue's help to win this game.
Right, and that's why
There's no doubt that's true. Yeah.
I don't think Blue's going to win necessarily, but I think Blue has a very, very good chance.
More equity than you would think. Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. So basically,
And they could have reduced that to 0 just by killing him. That he's always killed.
so it's
He was on
either-
1 bunk.
It's either in top right's interest or bottom right interest to get Blue on side to commit to either killing top right or bottom right.
Okay. But why would
Interesting.
anybody take a deal with bottom right now that bottom right backstabbed? Okay, looks
Instantly
like they
took
do
it
have-
too. Instantly took it.
Wow.
True.
That's surprising.
I agree. Like in the bank with it,
Bottom
and they
right
do it.
definitely got the best of that. I think bottom right wins now.
Backstab immediately.
I don't
If you're top
know.
right, backstab immediately. You backstab like crazy. I love this. No backstab. No, don't back up.
They're
Wait,
not. They're
what is
not
Taze
going.
doing? What is he doing? They're not even getting the equity from killing him.
Backstab, do it. Do it.
Oh my God.
Free money?
They're
That
gonna
just
rush
makes
it
no sense.
as soon as they.
They're gonna roll him.
If they just let bottom right finish the job, they're going to have a more favorable. They're going to cut off the retreating army. They're going to cut off the retreating army, and they're going to have a better position in mid.
If they just gave
Move
up
their
that
tanks on
position. I don't think they knew what they were
what
doing
they
there.
thinking?
Yeah,
What
they
were they
didn't know
thinking?
what they were doing there.
They have a this is getting nuked right now. This
Yeah,
has to be
this is-
nuked. Those
But
two
there-
tanks
there's
die.
actually
Get
no
on
good
board?
place
Yep.
to nuke.
This is up to cash where they can micro.
Nuke isn't even
And-
needed.
This
Agree
is
they don't need it. Yeah.
And this is
Damn,
what I was
top right should
saying.
have backstab like crazy.
This
Yeah,
is what
I
I was
think
saying
so.
from the last game as well. Is that I think that Fred should have pushed
Shit.
tanks into mid like what
Get this bucket right now.
Orange has just done right now.
Yeah, I think
This
that was
is-
very, very sloppy endgame
Mm.
from top right. I also think that it was when you got backstabbed in it and it cost you a tank earlier, you have every right to backstab that time. But
We're gonna
that's
get
what I'm
them
gonna
in.
Well, congratulations, Cash IR and Kurto.
Hey,
Well done.
Cash and Kurto, well done, guys. GG.
These guys just got KK'd.
Dude, we were gonna bet money they would not have taken that truce after the last switch, and right as we were saying that, they said, "Fucking deal, let's go." So.
Who was blue anyway?
Relentless.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we kind of didn't have a choice for us because he was just being annoying. It just seemed very stalematey, and we're like at that point, my upgrades were greater than Pink's, so I figured, let's just see if we can get them out of the game because they had one tank, I had two. We had a nuke. I didn't know if they had a nuke, but Oblivion playing Reaps, and we had two broad. We felt
thought
pretty
you
safe.
guys could have taken top right if you had just allowed them to be finished off earlier as well.
That's what I said. We should have taken
Yeah.
blue out, but
It was a bit. I was a bit nervous about that, killing off blue because.
Did you know how many nukes?
Red was so much higher. No, well, I knew one nuke was out because we forced it out.
Okay, so at the very least, they were only ahead of you a little bit in score.
Yeah, and but we did kill two of Pink's tanks, so I felt like Pink was really hurt there as well.
Were you surprised they took the deal after you did that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were as well. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Well, great
Well
game,
done.
guys. That was game 3. We got one more game coming up that we're queuing up for right now. Game 4 of the night. If you had not checked us out, check us out right now online, www.ccleagues.com, or if you're on YouTube watching this video on demand here, come on into the Discord. Lots of people here to kind of improve your zone control play. We got coaches, we got training nights, lots of information here rather than just these pro games. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back.
Decided we can play with without really changing the core essence of the game, or it doesn't affect anything for the first 20 minutes usually. So it's kind of fun just to try out some new stuff, and I guess people really like this one. So
one of the things that I do like as well, I mean, the upgrades are great. One thing I do like is the ability to be able to be zoomed out whilst playing. I think that's a great addition.
Oh
wow! Oh wow!
I believe I might know who that is.
They are gonna die.
Yeah, this is so bad. They got so unlucky the way the situation ran down, where green came down, ended up hammering brown at the exact same time. He kind of uses a nuke that didn't go well while trying to build a bunker and then throwing turrets with having no money behind. Yeah, this this is so bad.
This happened. I want to see why bottom left. I'll watch the replay. But okay, so we're gonna have a situation. This is really rare in pro league games. We've seen it a few this week.
For 10 minutes.
But when a team goes down early,
being at a disadvantage right now because top left is trading with each other quite equally.
They can't feed.
They can't feed at all. So now at least with Till out of the way, they got a little bit. And this is bad news for top right because they are the natural easiest person to hit.
Yeah, but it could go the other way. If I am top right, I am asking top left, please, please, please pick me. You know, I'm lobbying.
For sure, yeah, exactly.
And then that puts top left in the driver's seat, where they can fate here, right? Like they're saying, they're basically inviting the 42 against them. And if I'm bottom right, I'm cool with this because
for sure.
I'm behind a little bit, but I've got some secret sauce.
I mean, I would be cancelling that. Did he lose the bunker? Oh my god, he lost the bunker.
He nuked his own bunk?
Oh wow.
Yeah, at least he denied the kill to bottom right.
It denies the money.
But
this is true. There is that. Got orange saying hi, Fred. Haha.
But is it gonna be enough to also save blue bunker? Turrets everywhere, I believe. Yep, turrets everywhere. You almost want your worker to die so you can throw more turrets. Blue is going to lose a Reaper bunker.
Does he have?
I think.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
But only one bunker
loses
left.
always.
But with that,
Green
oh my god, green just lost the bunker as well.
That hurts.
Yeah, now this opens up a hole for them to be able to like come straight in for the tank.
No way they get this tank.
No.
This would be so bad. If Pink loses, it's bad.
But it's gonna lose it. But oh,
this is it.
Yeah. Woo, that was a tough one.
A little bit cocky there. Didn't pass. So okay.
Team rolls, right?
Bottom right feels that they're in a good position with.
Right now, if you're top right.
I don't think bottom right.
Tank right now.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Oh my god, please, free money. Just free money.
Come on. Just nuke.
Alright. Oh, we got sniped.
Oh my god, they don't even need to
nuke go down? Okay, he dies. Yeah, good shit.
There we go. Yep.
No.
And they still have that. They have theirs that wasn't moved, so that's huge. Plus, he saves the nuke.
Blue is in the drive.
But
blue is
in
not
the
gonna sit for a long time.
But in the defense of that, whilst that tank was dying, Pink was building another tank. So
decided we can play with without really changing the core essence of the game, or it doesn't affect anything for the first 20 minutes usually. So it's kind of fun just to try out some new stuff, and I guess people really like this one. So
one of the things that I do like as well, I mean, the upgrades are great. One thing I do like is the ability to be able to be zoomed out whilst playing. I think that's a great addition.
Oh
wow! Oh wow!
I believe I might know who that is.
They are gonna die.
Yeah, this is so bad. They got so unlucky the way the situation ran down, where green came down, ended up hammering brown at the exact same time. He kind of uses a nuke that didn't go well while trying to build a bunker and then throwing turrets with having no money behind. Yeah, this this is so bad.
This happened. I want to see why bottom left. I'll watch the replay. But okay, so we're gonna have a situation. This is really rare in pro league games. We've seen it a few this week.
For 10 minutes.
But when a team goes down early,
being at a disadvantage right now because top left is trading with each other quite equally.
They can't feed.
They can't feed at all. So now at least with Till out of the way, they got a little bit. And this is bad news for top right because they are the natural easiest person to hit.
Yeah, but it could go the other way. If I am top right, I am asking top left, please, please, please pick me.
All right, guys. Hey, Draconis back for game 4 of the night. Being joined with me with co-casters Go Get It and Silver. How you guys doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad
Good.
at all. Hey guys.
That was kind of an odd one last game with the easy, or I shouldn't say easy, early elimination. Oh man, that was a Freudian slip there, wasn't it? And then kind of a little bit of the late game play there.
So you're saying Fred isn't any good and he should blame it on his mouse, is what you're saying. Okay, I got it.
In his defense, he did say that he hasn't had to charge it for 3 days, so I don't know how that's going to work.
Oh man, so and Toxic Panda also in here. Toxic Panda needs to join the stream casting section. He's just listening. I don't even know how he heard me there.
How did he hear? That's crazy.
Or no, he's just saying I forgot to move him, even though he can move himself. Welcome in, Toxic Panda.
No, I can't. No,
Hey,
it's
Toxic.
locked for me.
Have you tried?
Yeah, it's a locked bar.
Oh,
It's a
well,
padlock.
I haven't tried yet.
Wait,
I didn't know that. All right, good stuff. Hey, so anyways, calling out the players that we got. We are rolling on anonymous mode again, but we got Catch IR, Relentless, Roz, Starduck, Savior, Oblivion, Fred, and Curto. We got 3 Australians in this match today. Holy moly.
And I haven't changed the reveal ever, so I don't know who's who just yet. So I'm wondering if Cash is orange again.
That we literally, somebody was like, yeah, Cash gets orange, he wins. Legit won.
And he did.
He was in the worst. They were in the worst
And
spot
he
when that
did.
happened too. They were in last when somebody said that too, or second to last.
And they actually won, which was impressive. So
I
yeah.
can't wait to
I'm not going to
Cash
say
getting
who said
Cincinnati
that, but it
Curto.
might have been a Miss Cleo moment, you know. So.
Also,
Yo, what's it?
Ross is
I
1000 elo.
think he was flexing his fingers on his worn out mouse buttons.
Hey, do you all know what happened to Ross's elo? It's 1000.
Said it,
He
I
lost
guess.
all his-
I guess he
he was
reset,
like,
yeah.
okay.
It's
Map hack.
possible, unless he's running on a different account, maybe.
No.
I think what some people do to not affect their elo, they copy over their bank file and they reset it.
Right.
That way they don't lose elo during the league matches, which are a little different than the pub games. Wow, nice split
Just a
there
little
from
bit.
Brown. I don't know if you guys caught that. Just ate
No, I
red
missed that.
alive.
Wow. Well, I mean, one thing on that you've got with Cash is he actually doesn't know how it happened, but he's actually got 2 accounts with the same name. One's is Pro League play, and the other one is like for giggles. If that makes any sense.
Really?
Shits and giggles, yeah.
Yes.
He has his name and then a Smurf with the same name.
Yeah.
That's some next level stuff right
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's
I
some
know.
meta. You always say that is super meta.
That is Zoom.
All right. No
the
one
same
will
name.
ever suspect. It's like me being Dracponus, right? No one would ever suspect.
No, was that really you? There's no way in
no,
hell.
No, there's no way. That's
No,
me. He's
I
a way
am-
better
Incredible
player than
Lord.
me. So.
This is the thing, GGI. I actually messaged Drac. I was like, Drac, are you Dracponus? He's like, no, but that name's freaking awesome.
It's so good.
It is. I
So
love
that
it.
means he's Dracponus.
But no, I mean, Dracponus
I
is
just
actually
gotta-
not a bad player.
Ooh, 2 nukes coming down there.
Ooh.
We had a 47 kill and then a 270 mineral, roughly right around that. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I can't math today.
So that-
Damn whiskey.
So that 270 mineral is probably a 50 kill army, if I'm not mistaken, quite possibly. So
Yeah, the mineral counter is broken. So
If I'm brown, I dump
Okay.
50 to purple right now.
I don't
I mean,
think
it's a
they
little late
can
at this point.
in the late
Yes, I would.
leagues. So
You can't trade until like 5 minutes. Oh man.
Yeah, it's technically 7, but I'll be honest, I can't even remember if that's 7 real time or game time. I think it's 7 with the 1.4 multiplier. Which
yeah,
is
I
odd.
think it might be, but I'm not 100% sure.
And that's some next level politicking on the
If you can do it.
implementation, actually. So
And just to let
Okay.
you guys know again, I've got the stream chat open. So
yeah, we all do.
oh, sod you then. Joke. So looking at it right now then, update of the game. I don't know if you guys know, because I still haven't figured out who's who, because I haven't revealed anybody yet. So, any predictions if you know of anyone?
Imagine if someone nuked that.
I don't know the team.
Oh, I know, right? No, I still don't know the teams either yet.
But looking at the current scoreboards and all that right now, dude, I don't know. The players that are really leading right now are on the bottom, and their diagonals are not terribly strong. But it's only a difference of like 400 or 500 points too, so a little early to tell, I think.
Well, it's alright, because with having the stream open, I already know who 2 players are. So.
Cheater. Cheater.
Hey, I've only got it open for the chat, but I'm not gonna say anything. But hey.
Cherry is purple.
Cherry is purple. All right.
Oh my god! Just talking about that first game. What a first game that was with Cherry. Oh my god! I was not expecting him to win. If I'm to be completely honest.
I missed that first game. Now I want to watch it.
I say, is that from the night? Yeah, I totally airballed that.
Yeah. Cherry actually won, and he was on his own, and it was an impressive win, which I was not expecting him to do.
Doesn't happen too often, no doubt.
Well, we got top left in trouble with their bunker here. Got purple on it. I think they could easily defend this, but at the same time, green is pushing in some pressure as well, and teal has been pretty neutralized at the moment.
And I'm wondering if teal's looking for a nuke.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna nuke on purple here.
Oh, maybe not.
I don't like it. If he does it, it's and the bunker doesn't get down. It's horrible. I actually like saving a nuke here. I think a turret's probably better.
Also, I wanted to say that speaking of Cherry,
and that is a lot of feed as well.
As soon as the game started, as soon as this game started, and Cherry popped in and said, "Hey guys, what's up? Did I miss the game yet?" Like as soon as this game started, he popped in and was like, "Hey, can I join in?"
Oh, bummer.
We got purple saying pink, white because Brian was trying to get rods.
Yeah, he's saying the diagonal came in and hit him. That's a little greedy.
Okay, so what Red typed in is really funny. Like, that's good.
Definitely, that's some meta stuff right there.
You a funny guy.
I mean, he does that half the time. Like, he does that half every single non-game. He usually says, "Okay, Roz."
Some next level deception, huh?
Yep. Sneak 100.
So we got Red saying that Brian's probably going to go rods again, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there.
Ooh, look at that cut on Red. Look at that surround on Red.
Was saying that was an 87 kill nuke. I apologize, Ricochet. Nice. I didn't see that whole thing come down. Only the aftermath.
For the money? Yeah, just did it for the money, I guess. Or I don't know if the bunker was.
Possibly.
Yeah, if the bunker wasn't interested, just do it for the equity.
That isn't always a bad thing.
I'm taking rods behind this, got down uncontested. Free money.
And he is actually going to get it, so that's going to hurt Red quite a lot.
Right, going to get the second marine bunker down. Pink is easily as well, just because there's pressure as well elsewhere.
Have you ever noticed that mid, like all the sensor circles go into so confusing to look at? Just little white dots everywhere. Have y'all ever noticed that?
Talking about on the big map or the mini map?
Like in the real time, like on the actual big map. When you look in the middle and you see all the white dots everywhere.
Interesting if Ron's could change it to where like sensor towers are like yellow dots and tanks are white or something like this, so you don't confuse them.
Yeah, that'd be so useful.
Yeah, that'd be really interesting.
Yeah, that'd be really useful.
You know, I never noticed it on the actual game map for the sensor towers, and now I can't unsee it. Thank you, Toxic.
So yeah, you wouldn't have known, but like when he mentions it now, you'll never be able to unsee it, and that's especially late game.
It's the same thing with manually breathing.
Okay, let's go deep. Okay, so like blinking, like crazy. I'm blinking right now.
Yeah. Same thing with.
Oh damn. That's like
What's
that's
going on here? This is after dark already. Oh my god.
So yeah,
that's
this conversation going super
visual
sideways.
Tourette's. Visual Tourette's with the blinking. Oh my god.
Got some
And also the same
2v2
thing, like,
action
how you
going on.
feel.
Purple and brown really pushing on red. They want that shield tower, and they sack almost their whole army to get it.
When you
And that
stack
was a
double what it
lot of
costs to
feed.
put get it, it's just horrible. But builds instantly.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Jack, we're just warming up for the after dark. So hey.
We are. What time is it over there right now, Silver?
Right now, it is 5 a.m. in the morning for me.
So for you, it's going to be after sunrise, not after dark.
This is
Before
true.
dark.
In fact, it's actually daylight already.
Oh man, I forget how far up you guys were on the what do they call it,
It's crazy.
longitudes. Yeah.
Because basically right now, with the times and everything, it's getting light around about between 4:15 and 4:30 in the morning.
Nice. Well,
And
how
it's
long are your
already
guys'
daylight.
days right now in the UK?
How do you mean?
Because
How long
your
is
days
daylight?
are. Yeah, how long is
Like
daylight
14
for you?
hours?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really pay much attention to that. It's like I look
When I
out the
was-
window. If it's daylight, I was like, oh, it's daylight. If I look out the window and it's dark, I was like, oh, it's dark. I don't really pay much attention to the time, to be fair.
When I was in the UK, that was the trippiest thing to me. I was like, oh my god, the days are long.
Yes, the days can be quite long. I mean, right now at the moment. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, so right now at the moment, it's getting light between 4:15, 4:30 in the morning, and it's not getting dark till like at least 9:30, 10 o'clock in the evening, between 9 and 10 in the evening,
Yikes.
thereabouts.
Dude, down here in
So-
Florida, it gets light around like 7 a.m. and then it gets dark by 7 p.m.
Oh no, it's not like
Cool.
that. So-
That's because
so-
God
so-
hates Florida.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. For all our
fuck you,
Florida
fuck
players.
you, Florida.
Florida man. Florida man beats zone control.
Oh!
Double mark from top left going down here on teal.
And we got a possible bunker snipe from bottom left into bottom right. Are they going to get the cancel?
That's not worth it. That's
No,
not
that
worth
wasn't
it at
worth
all.
it whatsoever.
I feel like bottom left has been overly committing into bottom right
It's just
a lot of this
chucking
game.
units away a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, they're
sure.
throwing away their lead. Make
Yeah.
4 shield tower savior.
And we were
Make a
talking
forward
about
shield
this the other
tower.
game. I think Roz was saying too that you almost get overconfident and you try to finish off and then you end up beating the other team quite considerably.
Yes.
All they need to do is just make 4 shield towers and then push bottom right that way. Instead of just fighting under their shield towers, feeding them. Like, come on, man, you know better than me.
I just don't
No,
think they have enough firepower to end it even if they wanted to.
Yeah, but at least they need to go for equal trade so they maintain your
Well,
lead.
this is the thing, I mean, because if you're looking at bottom right now, they're actually sitting on 3 marine bunkers and 1 reap and 1 marine. But obviously, bearing in mind, I think we already know who red is, because obviously it popped up when the nukes got dropped. But
No.
it's
Not red. We know who purple is. Let's see, retired his marine bunker.
but all I'm trying to say is that from what I've been told before is that technically Marines beat rods, so it makes a good thing for orange and red to switch, because as you know as well as I do, Reapers do practically nothing when rods are in the table.
You guys
Yeah,
see this
that's what
push
they-
up from orange here? That was interesting. So he was fighting in the shield. Brown had a good concave. He throws down a turret to back up building a forward shield tower. That's interesting.
That's what I'm doing. That's OJ's doing this right. Forward shield towers. There you go.
Gonna take a bunk there too? They
We
already
got-
took the other side marine.
Yeah,
We
now
got
can actually
pink.
push.
We got Pink saying that Oblivion is purple, by the way.
And
No
that makes
doubt.
Brown savior.
That was interesting.
That was an interesting call out.
I don't know if No, I meant more on the orange. I don't know if I highlighted that quick enough, but I don't usually see that kind of play or push out like that. That was very calculated, meticulous.
What was?
How orange pushed out. We'll see if I saved the whole thing to the highlight, but it was kind of cool. He just throws his forward turret, then builds a shield tower right behind it, and like he started turning the advancement.
Yeah, because Brown has just been feeding him. Now you can see the scores are even for them.
It already has 16 attack on these Reapers.
Crazy.
Like
Minutes into the game. Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
Jay has no bunker upgrades. Like, that's gonna be an issue, you would have to imagine. In last place going for Rotters. Gets sniped by Pink.
It gets a nice little kill on the army, gets a turret kill, gets the sensor tower. Not the sensor towers, that's mean. Now he's replenishing his army.
I mean, with red, I do agree with
this
getting
could be a
nuke right now, yep. Good nuke. That saved you a bunk. Got it in 1,500 minerals?
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Where does he spend the money?
On rods.
It still has 2K in the bank, so it hasn't spent a single penny. Oh, there it all goes. Upgrades. Range got boosted.
I mean, what did he spend it on?
Range, predominantly.
Yeah. Upgrades. No, he hasn't spent it yet. He's only spent a couple hundred.
Okay.
No, he had 2K and he spent 1,000 already. Unless he's gonna build yet another marine bunker, possibly over on his own side.
Nah, he can't. He isn't able to protect it. He has enough bunkers for now. He's just spent it on upgrade. Pretty sure getting attack. He's got 15 attack.
Those rods get called out?
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say people go, but not really.
Yeah. Go, but no one goes.
Yeah, Reds didn't really get. Did Reds even get called out? Even if they did, he got it down without too much.
It did, but it didn't get cancelled.
Yeah, it didn't coordinate.
And if you have an all-marine build, aren't you rooting for people to get Rotters? You know what I mean?
I mean, because Oblivion doesn't want it.
Nuke going
yeah,
down,
that would be. He'd be a different
top
story.
Left. And here comes
like
Oblivion right after that.
Oh! Did he get it?
No, he didn't.
He did.
That was really close. That was super close. He canceled it. He canceled it because 750.
He could have one-shot that. That was close.
Yeah, he almost did.
We got Pink saying, "We need rods." Steel's going, "Let us die." Sure. How
going for Rotters?
Fight Oblivic.
Everybody going for Rotters. Look at this.
Bad for Oblivion.
Bottoms are the halves. Yeah, bottoms are the halves. Tops are the have-nots right now.
Oblivion is Marauder Police.
If he can snipe Rotter bunkers, that's like obviously huge.
Yep.
That would be massive.
Fly, you can build it.
And it's completely uncontested.
20 attack.
Wow.
He has 2K in the bank. What is he saving for?
I'm
wondering if he might be holding off for the
6 in the bank.
6v2 maybe.
He's probably gonna feed Brown a little bit to get him ahead.
Spent 1,000, but what did he spend it on?
Upgrades probably. Just unit upgrades. Probably getting range and armor.
Possible. Bunker upgrades? No, not enough.
Ooh, look at this.
He's
Forward shield tower going
yeah.
up.
Got a turret like crazy.
Yeah, he's spending it all on turrets.
Go. Yeah, got a turret. game. I don't type too often in this game, but the times when I type and it's like half my army dies, I feel even worse.
Oh, I know, right?
You just start typing and then you
that's-
just like your like rally point is into the middle of the map for some stupid reason, and your army gets wiped, and you come back and you're dead.
That
Like,
happens a few times.
Where did my army go?
Oh, horrible feeling.
I don't know if bottom left saw that thing that was advancing right there. There was no call out.
The thing.
They were, I don't know.
Trying to
We need
chase the
code
tank.
words. They were making toast, and then they decided to put it back in the oven. I don't know. God damn it. I don't know what it is.
All right, hold on. Let's make an acronym for it. So,
Codes,
Toast,
like it was a code
anchor.
43.
Toast and Noodle King. Toast and Noodle King.
Now, this is an interesting build from Brown, considering the fact that he's only got 11 armor, considering that most people would go heavy on the armor as opposed to attack. That is interesting.
It is.
Literally
too.
calls out to tank. He has a tank. He instantly build it, like right as Pink calls Perp having a tank, and now he denies it, saying it's a lie.
Fake news.
Is don't take this the wrong way, anybody, but is this CNN? Am I watching CNN?
Fake news by liberal machine.
It was a, yeah, I was gonna say, this is a joke, just straight joke.
Just gotta make that out there. Just joke, guys.
Yeah, because don't want anybody to get triggered in zone control about politics. Control has
I
enough
felt
politics.
threatened there. Yeah. So
You need
I
a
don't,
safe space,
I don't
Jack?
feel very safe.
Can you fly a plane yet? You can fly a plane and be safe.
Dude, I was supposed to actually go fly today, and we had to cancel because we got this June gloom thing going on over here, which is like a little weather event where like it's cloudy always in the morning. So alas, I will have to wait. Going to Nashville next weekend. Planning to be very inebriated most of that trip. So
What's inebriated?
Children.
praying. So
Oh. Just say praying instead of that big word. You can't use big words like that. I'm a simple man.
Wait, really? I'm getting trolled right now. I'm getting trolled. Toxic. I'm getting trolled, right? Right?
Right, what?
Please tell me I'm getting trolled by you right now, and you. There's no way in hell this is actually happening. Dude, Google inebriated. I'm getting trolled. One of the two.
Wait, what?
Oh, he's serious? Come on now.
Toxic is probably just showing his age right now.
There's no way in hell. Bro, it's. I promise it's not. It's not trained.
Dude, I never heard anybody say that before.
In my life.
Oh wow.
I never heard anybody say that before.
That's the
It's okay, I
modest
don't
way
drink
of saying that
either.
I'm not going to be a model citizen. So
Oh my god, we've got a massive push from top right. They are going to get his
Oh, there's a
bunker from
game.
orange.
They
Oh my
do snipe
god.
orange.
Yes. I just
I'm the
managed to
first to
catch
lose
that
to the
before
bunker.
it died. And we've got an aggressive shield tower from Teal.
It has splash. Has one SCP. Okay. Damn, if you just loaded up supply, he'd be so good.
Mm.
But the later the game rolls, everybody has at least one rod currently. Like the later the game rolls, as defense armor, as defense upgrades catch up, the army just becomes less and less valuable. But if you're quick,
the
Quick
good
bunker.
news
like,
for him is his diagonal's doing fairly good right now.
Did Orange lose a bunker?
I'm sorry,
Yes.
yeah, Orange lost his marine bunker.
Marine.
Yes,
Wow, he's gonna lose another
lost the
one.
Marine
Yep.
bunker.
I don't think this dies.
It's gonna be
I
close.
think it will.
Oh, it's gonna be real close.
But they're
Ew.
going to lose a tank.
It's snipe.
Wow.
But they got both the armies for the tank, so it's just over 1,000 minerals.
And when you
That's a
nuke,
good
you get
value.
1,000 minerals. You go from last to last. He stayed in last. Damn, that's a bad spot.
That feeling when you're so far behind you nuke.
That's hilarious, right?
It's like even when you get like a Fred level nuke with like 4,000 minerals and you're still.
Yeah, I got
Okay. This is gonna sound terrible, and I understand that this is public and that I could Google it and it'd be too easy. How do you spell success? I'm typing a text. How do you spell success?
2C2S.
I'll go with that, sure.
You're welcome.
You'll never know the difference.
Why? Why?
Yeah, this is more of an after dark topic from this game. My girl's traveling, and we deadlift for the first time like a week ago, and she did like she killed it. Like that's her lift. She's gonna come over Monday, and we're gonna do like squats. And I'm basically saying, hey, dude, if you crush deadlifts like you crush squats, like you'll be in really good shape. Like it'll be a success.
Nice.
Okay.
Right, not relevant to zone control at all. Yeah, this is more an after dark topic. But.
I mean, it's basically zone control, right?
She knows this is true. We have actually laid in bed and watched zone control, like for 10 minutes. It wasn't a long time, but like it was like a good 10 minutes, and she was like somewhat interested. I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh, she was super down. Like that would be a lie, but she was like, oh, attempting to understand what the hell was going on.
The funny thing is, in your mind, you're like, oh man, she's a keeper, and in her mind, she's like, oh man, I don't know about this guy. So,
bitch nerd, I'm never gonna stay with this little nerd. Guy.
Just like you're over here saying that she's interested. Well, she's probably thinking, man, this game sucks.
StarCraft, what the hell is this?
Yeah, it looks like it's for nerds.
Isn't this that 15-year-old game that not many people play? No, I'm just kidding.
It's for nerds, right? It's the game that nerds play.
I love it though. That's awesome.
And then looks at GGI's fitness stream and thinks, oh, what a muscle bone freak. Joke.
So my wife knows you know how I play, and she's pretty supportive, but hers are more akin to like a pat on the head, like you go play your little game now, and
so yeah,
go do, you know, productive stuff.
Play your game.
So.
We're gonna go ahead and balance the checkbook. You go play your little game. Like.
And we got a tank.
She heard me because there she is right there. So.
Oh my god, Red's gonna lose this tank. Wow.
Are dead. If they keep going, they probably are dead.
Just like he's like, so they concerned. Wow. Like, he just plays the game all day. He doesn't do anything else.
Drac is the busiest human I've ever met in my life.
Yeah,
this guy's got a bunch going on. Yeah.
Dude.
I wanted to fly today. It was so close.
Dude does 18 things at the same time.
He really does.
Just only one very well, and no, I didn't mean anything bad about that. Just like,
joking, man,
like sometimes you spread yourself too thin, and like everything suffers just a little bit. You know, jack of all trades, master of none thing.
Better do one thing good than do all things, you know, terribly.
Yeah.
True. Yes, I do agree with that statement. Toxic family is always good. As the phrase is, God, I'm just not with it right now.
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all master of none. There you go. Yeah. Hey, I haven't slept in like 36 hours, so my brain's a bit mush right now.
Dude, same.
Wow. You guys are still
36 hours? Grinders, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
They have articles in the newspaper about that, you know, and like LAN parties and stuff like that. You should get some sleep, Silver.
Dude, you go to debt for that. You can go to debt for that. Like you owe your body sleep.
Yeah, I know. I mean.
Oh my God! What?
What?
He canceled it somehow.
Did he cancel that?
Wait, what happened?
Started it and then immediately hit escape, realizing the mistake was made. But
what happened?
He threw down a bunker right in Orange and Red's face.
Armies, yeah. Like.
Oh, I wasn't watching. I was watching Southside.
No, neither did I. I mean, he literally built a bunker right in their face, and by the time I clicked over, it was gone. I thought it was.
I want to watch it on the stream. I want to watch it on the stream see if I can catch it.
I thought it was a kill, but
it wasn't.
It obviously wasn't. It was a cancel, so that's a good thing.
I like how this is a pro game where we're talking like it's after dark, like just. Like, oh yeah, there's a pro game going on in the background.
This is, I'll hear, let's, okay, focus on the game. So we're a half hour into this one, there's still all teams left, which is in exact stark contrast to the last game, of which we had a team die before the 10-minute mark, which is abnormal, of course.
Which
no, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
And we have got a really big push from bottom left into bottom right.
Pink hiding the tank. Building one hiding it. Focus's bunker's gotta die with these reefers. What are the upgrades? 572?
Well, I mean...
Yeah, they stick there, they died.
I saw the cancel, I saw it on the stream. That's
The
good
supers
shit.
that cancel.
And Cherry correcting our quotes here. See, we're not even a master of quotes. Dang it. Ah.
But jack of all trades. We don't need to master the quote. We just have to be like, 80% right.
Nobody cares about the second half of the
Oh
quotes.
man, did I just Purple getting all his supply sniped out there from Teal.
A huge loss. I need a second tank for some
the
reason.
6v2 just kind of came out of, I don't even remember people politicking. This is organic.
Murdoch way in first, and they're just gonna get hammered. This if they go for it, they're dead. If everybody just says the hell with this, like what they're doing right now, they're dead. Yo, siege this tank? Siege this tank. What are we doing?
Dude, I just ult-tabbed.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're hiding the tank if you're dead.
Everybody can see it. Yeah, like what are we doing?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh my god.
It's really bad. Normally, do you want to put it in front of the bank or front of the bunk? But in this spot, you want to put it behind.
Don't do it, Green.
That's a small thing. You're probably dead anyway. But
oh my gosh, that was just so odd how that worked out.
Wow.
Top right trying to snipe a bunker of red, but fails. Nuke comes down from brown. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think, I mean, more than likely this bunker's retired anyway, but it's going to go down.
He has no supply. The supply. Ugh. One of these tanks, if you're top left. Just one. Goes. Good call.
Dude, I was all tabbed looking at the stream, and I all tabbed back and I see 6 armies all on my bottom left, and they're just dying.
Yeah, that wasn't politic as far as I saw. That was just like a natural. Everyone's like, yeah, let's just gank bottom left.
That's a good example of how everything can go wrong in just 2 seconds.
I feel like orange and red have that bunker, but they're not pressing it. They don't want to kill it. They're feeding, but they actually could have killed that bunker.
Bottom left has a total of effectively D500 in the bank.
Now they are pushing it. That's weird. I don't think they're going to get it now.
3T and then throw turrets. Oh no, they're probably good. They're probably good.
And I wasn't watching that tail bunker. That tail bunker got super low.
Oh.
I believe they can hold it.
This is interesting. Trigger last game was building that tank and pulled his SCV off to repair his bunker while building the tank, and then went back into building the tank, and then they got steamrolled. It was no big deal. But interesting dichotomy from what happened last game.
Lose yet another bunker.
Bottom left.
Yes.
This army's gonna get pushed back with they're gonna get killed by the splash here. That bunker's gonna survive.
Hey, and I missed it, but bottom left loses his Reaper bunker. They did take it after all. He's trying to rebuild it.
Did. He's trying to actually rebuild 2 at the same time.
How are they holding against bottom right?
Well, bottom right wasn't committing at first. That's why I thought they were just feeding.
Look at Red's upgrades compared to the field. Like so far behind. Yeah, he's got 8 attack, 9 range, 6 health, and then he's got 9 speed because why not? But
18
but
armor.
then 18 armor.
That's a troll build. That is a troll build.
Yeah. Just have that one tank? Yeah. They might get steamrolled.
It's like, I'm just gonna fuck you because I can.
Yeah, that is
turrets
a troll
like
build if
crazy.
I've seen one. That's the kind of shit
man, they get
Oblivion will
pulled.
do in pub games, going like 18 armor and 0 attack.
Got a call out from Purple saying they're tanking our last bunker. Yeah, I don't think many people are gonna listen to that.
Yeah, Roz unfortunately loses his Rotters, which puts him way behind, especially given Oblivion's basically got nothing but Reapers, and in fact he does. Like
Maybe
3
he was
years.
a mistake letting Roz in.
Here.
Yo, Roz,
Hey, what's
if you
that?
watch the replay, he said it, I didn't say it.
But
Left
no,
and
I
top
mean,
right both have good infrastructure.
there is something that I do notice quite a lot with Roz when he plays. It's like low upgrades and tanks, and
pooling.
And basically, I think the way that his playstyle works is build some bunkers, get some upgrades, and then build tanks.
Dude, Purple just did exactly what you were saying, that sometimes you go to type and then you lose half your army there. He lost half his bunker health there and lost that whole bunker because he was typing a message. Oh, that
There's
was
a reason
rough.
I don't politic. Yeah, there's a reason I don't politic.
Yeah.
Get hammered.
Yeah.
Fine. Like, they're going to have to feed to be able to get back in the game. Just puts you in a really tough spot.
Yeah, they're fucked now. Like, they should just feed off bottom
They
right.
are. They really are. He had 20 attack a half hour ago. Now he has 20 attack, and everybody else has 20 attack, and you're just, you know, you
They
lose.
can feed off of bottom rights. They can feed off of bottom rights. Pretty much it.
Product basically being able to team top right by himself. OJ is just scouting. I completely appreciate this because people don't do that enough, in my opinion. Also, my guess is the last game is Brown, or 2 games ago is Brown. I think Cash is OJ this time. Well, I know he isn't from seeing little things switch around, but.
So if you haven't seen it already, then GGI, who do you think, or should I say, where do you think Cash is right now with that last statement of yours?
So I know he's not bottom right, and I know he's not teal. So I'm gonna guess he's pink. I mean, I should know this. Like actual, like pink. I'm sorry, light pink.
Okay.
He is pink. He's one of the pinks. I'll hedge and just say he's pink.
Hot pink or light pink?
Pink.
He's not.
Both pinks.
Hot pink?
No, I'm covering my bases. Both pinks. That's up for you to decide.
It's up for interpretation.
Yeah.
Well, I've taken off the anonymous, so I actually know who's who. But obviously, because we're streaming, I'm not going to say anything just yet.
GGI, you're really warm. Say that. Like, burning hot.
Wait, what?
What?
He's really close. I mean, you're really close.
Basically,
Cash's identity.
I turned around and asked DJI from the way that the state of play is right now, where does he think Cash is right now? And GGI thinks that Cash is one of the pinks.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you're really hot. Like, if it's hot or cold, you're hot.
I
Like,
got
he
it.
is one of the pink.
Anyway, it looks like bottom left calling out for help. Not likely to get too much right now.
No, because top left is trying to take out top right with not very much success.
I forgot. I thought I was watching the stream for a second.
Dude, you're in here with us. Come on. What the hell?
Oh, here comes the red tanks.
Yeah, I felt like red is inching him up a little too slowly, though.
Nah, move slower.
Given Red's position in the game and the fact that he has literally 1/3 of top score, he's, we're out here fighting. Like, he's definitely fought. Also, he has two bunks. Okay.
Also, notice how bottom left, they went from first place to now third place. Like, in no time at all.
Must be typing. Their army's just chilling in the middle. What's going on right now? They have to be typing. Okay, there we go. Yeah. What's going on?
I know Bang will be like, it's the typing, man. It gets you killed.
Really do need help. These bunks are just dead.
Yeah. I mean, with the amount that bottom left has actually lost,
This entire army trying to get this tank atop.
Yeah,
God, that hurts.
There's just
push right now?
Back, I don't think.
It was weird. I thought the tank had vision, but then it didn't. On the bottom bunker. Must have been a splash on the unit.
Red still has 2 Marauders alive. He lost Marauders like a while ago and he still has 2 alive.
That's a good snipe by Oblivion. I don't think it'll matter much, but like moving around and taking out supply in a spot where you're kind of just not being able to move forward, that is really good.
He almost got the Rodder, but they reacted too quickly.
They're good enough. He could snipe it right now if he goes for it.
Yeah, he could.
Can see on the
sensor
tower. Yo, Starduck running away with this.
Yeah, there is no help.
We're high. Yeah, they're gonna snipe this Rodder.
He can snipe it. No, he.
Oh, stay. He had it. Oh, I want to say he had it. Do it right now. Snipe right now. Okay, good defense by Red.
I mean that 18 armor is paying dividend if you can.
He just says the hell with it and sacks his Reapers trying to kill the tank as if it was going to do anything.
Just watch as he retires his Reaper bunkers the way to give up.
Build Reaper bunkers and then retire them. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Oh my god! All right.
What is 115 out of 115? That is mega supply for Teal.
Yeah, Stardick is gonna
Yeah.
win. Like, there's no question about this.
My computer
Turns to really go place this. One
like
tank is dead.
dying right now because of all the shield towers.
Get a better computer.
Dude,
What do you
I
have
need
for
it.
graphics? What do you have for graphics card?
A 1080. It's
That's
actually,
good enough.
Yeah,
CPU.
it's something with my
CPU.
computer. Yeah.
What's the CPU then?
It's an i5.
That should be more than enough to run this game. Just turn the settings down a little bit. Like to
Yeah.
me.
Turn the settings to potato. Make a potato version.
I got high def rolling right now.
No, I prefer. I'm like you, dude. I'm a nit. When I see like stuff in 720 nowadays, I'm like, oh god. Like I'm so used to 1440 on my computer.
Yep.
I know it sounds snobby, but it's just kind of. Come on, it's 2019.
Oh, look at Mr. Rich Guy over here. 14.
Hey, 1440p monitors aren't as expensive as they used to be. I'm not gonna say that they're cheap, but they're certainly not like.
Same thing with like HD TVs. Before they used to be like super.
Yeah.
Now you can get them at $1.
A good 65 1080 will probably only cost you like $500.
My computer is wigging out right now. I
We
might
die off in this game, so we can stream this okay? Like.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to turn down my graphic settings. I think you're right, because it just went to like slideshow.
Dude, this fight between the top left and top right is really interesting to see. Like, it's back and forth, a tug of war. It's dead even pretty much.
Yeah, Drac needs to update his computer. I wanted to update the processor, but I did one of those small form factor builds, so like it can't take thermals for any of the new processors. So I'm like, oh man. So I'm gonna have to redo a case, which means I'll probably need to either stick with the mini ITX motherboard or get a new motherboard. And, it's gonna be a bigger deal than I thought.
$40 no one has died yet. I think this game is gonna turn out to be a draw.
Ooh, I haven't seen a draw in a little while.
So how much time is left?
Although that's
30
me
minutes?
not
Got
watching.
about half an hour left before the draw.
Narrowed the time range? 115 it sounds like?
1:15 now, yep.
Alright.
Games definitely go faster in CE.
It's about 30 minutes.
No doubt. This is such a look at mid. There are turrets on right around the corners on both sides of mid. That's
Oh
so
my
crazy.
god. Yeah, top right is dead now.
Good job cleaning
Been
him
here for a
up.
while.
Yeah, starter just too strong.
Yeah.
They have to politic and call it out. The guy has how many
Starter
SCs?
got away
3?
with turrets. He got away
4?
with turrets because boss side is
Yep.
so tunnel vision.
This is definitely like a we need a 6v2 top left, but nobody wants to do it right now.
Yeah, bottom
I
right is
think
two
they're
tunnel
just.
vision.
I think that top right is just worried about what might happen.
Wow, that tank of Oblivions just barely makes it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Marauder bunker's dead. Almost always.
This
It's a
game
little
is on-
unlucky. Yeah, I agree the game is basically over if it continues on like this. It's a little unlucky that bottom left is getting so much pressure, because they would be in the best position to kind of screw over top left. But what are you going to do when you're having tanks walk you down and then have a couple of armies right in the face? Like, you don't have a
bottom right
choice.
is Tunnel visioned. Bottom right is tunnel vision. They're ignoring. They're not even scouting it.
That's why we need scans. Like there should be if there was like a 500 mineral, or that's probably over exaggerated, but some number of minerals that you have to waste on a scan that can see like 40%. 500 is probably too much.
200.
But like, yeah, so it should definitely be like, but not something that's like.
Yeah.
I mean, a turret's 225, and those things can change the game like crazy. So.
Oh, here we go with the call off. Mid help. No one respond.
They need it too, and that funny enough, them helping against top left would actually preserve them in the game. I don't know if bottom right realizes how far behind they are.
Yeah, this is.
For looking at the score.
I don't know who's calling the shots, but
Does he really? How many SCVs?
No, he doesn't. No, he does.
One SCV.
He means teal.
It's kind of a big misclick though.
Yeah, he must have probably turned his map colors.
More than a minute. I don't see how they get past these 3 tanks without a nuke.
They should.
And there's a 4th that just finished.
Nuke Fred.
Somebody who has their
nuke? There we go.
nuke?
Fred uses nuke. And he got nothing.
I might get a tank.
Might get a tank.
Yep, one tank goes down.
But that other tank is trapped in turrets.
Result.
The other tank is trapped.
That is so good, dude.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. Instead of move the tank, should A move it? But I mean, that wouldn't change anything.
That was amazing turret replacement by Startup.
Red immediately snipes top right. Okay.
What the fuck is he doing?
God knows.
Incredibly, all he got for that was a shield tower. Oh, his attack is 8. That's why. I understand. Armor in 13 region, 8 attack ain't gonna get the job done.
I think what Red's thought is here is I'm gonna need to get some kills. These guys are going down anyway, and then let's just use bottom left to try to 4v2 on them. But yeah, I don't know.
He wants to build up to the right. What is regular pink doing? Not light pink, the other pink. Okay, now he's moving. Now he's chilling. Yo, is he sending a text in the middle of the game? Like, what's going on here?
I think he's worried about a flank.
It's 3 tanks. Chilling. Also, an SCV should be repairing the one that... Oh, no. He's building. That's a good excuse. Maybe he's microing the tank over to the right? They should share control.
I mean, to be fair, I think Starduck is doing pretty good on his own right here.
Yeah, no doubt. This is actually... But not for having a bunch of SCVs and needing a bunch of tanks later. I actually really like this play. If you dump into one player, or just allow one player who has splash already to build all the tanks, and then just share control. Pretty good strategy, like you. Yeah, now he's repairing the tanks that are damaged.
I don't think top left can hold the 4v2. Because Cash is the weaker player by far. I don't think he can hold against Oblivion's 4 tank.
He has 5 of his own tanks. Just
yeah, but I don't think he will be able to hold because look at the tank placement. They're behind the bunkers.
He does need to correct it. But how do you kill... How many SCVs do you have now? You have 5 SCVs? Walk through a wall of turrets. Like, if you're bottom right, you have to loop around to the right or go through the middle. It's going to be tough just running into turrets. Birdie's got a pretty good bank at this point, too. Those that are still in the game.
Damn, Oblivion's pissed.
Well, like I said, they know one team's going to get eliminated here. It sucks for Oblivion that it's their diagonal, but yeah, maybe you can say there's some salt. But after that, they're going to try to 4v2. And they've already started.
This bunker is holding on by Kurto.
This is what I'm talking about. Cash cannot hold this. He's putting his tanks behind the bunker, so it's just a matter of time before he slowly gets killed.
Look at this hold.
Oh my gosh.
How is this bunker alive, dude? I know he's got a bunch of SCVs. There's a tank on that, too. There's like 2 whole armies in that tank. Look at all these turrets. How many turrets are this?
They got 9 ACVs.
Look at the A-move tank putting in this work. How many kills? It has 120 kills? Light Pink's tank has 120 kills.
Oh my god, look at the regen.
When they got a bunk? Did they get a bunk over to the left? I think he did. Oh man.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that hold.
What was the purpose of killing top right and then not killing top right? I don't.
It's because Oblivion switched on he hit top left.
Left, yeah. But how did he has no, what's his max supply, 60? Did he walk the tank up? If he walks the tanks up, then I can understand, but Cash has 4 tanks with splash chilling. Should only have 1 bunk? Or no, 2-2. Kidding. This Kurdo's bunker's gotta die here with these tanks.
They tried.
Dead.
Wow. Top right are completely dead.
Should build a bunker, he's gotta have enough money. Oh, he only has 200. Rip.
He moved his SCVs back. He was gonna
There's gonna be a true test. This'll be fun to watch, if anything.
You wanna play that? You wanna play the dramatic music?
I'm queuing it right now. Here we go.
Roll that shit.
Let's get the hype going.
Dun 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 dun.
My computer is slightly dying though, so they're doing this to a slideshow.
If he can get vision, these 3 tanks are dead. All they need is vision. On the far left, Pink's tanks will, and there they go. Percent of the time.
Cash is dead.
There it goes.
Yeah, Cash is dead.
Two down.
He canceled it. He doesn't have
Bottom right is going to win this game.
Yeah, it's no question.
I don't know. Starduck has a pretty big score lead, and he's pretty darn good. With
Yeah, the SCVs are powerful.
Look at these tanks. There is no way Starduck can hold that.
This has done a really good job given he was just in literally the worst position the whole game.
Yeah.
For sure.
Cash just gonna lose pretty well all, if not all, the tanks. There goes 1, there goes 2.
So he's down 3 tanks already.
Come on. Team Australia.
There was a Marauder that could not get around these turrets because SC2 paddling is kind of a joke sometimes. Like, I know it probably wasn't on stream, so nobody will ever see it again, but that was pretty funny. Core upgrades, 11, 20, and 2. Okay. Here's Oblivion's problem. He's going for an all Reaper play, and bottom right has 2 sets of Marauders and a ton of tanks. Like, what? You're right. Like, it might be you're gonna have to backstab. Like, their only option is backstab if he scouts and he also shoots him in the bank. They just don't have enough tanks. Would completely ignore no MiG tanks. I would completely ignore that. Like, you just roll them into the middle. Top left is more whittled down. Oh, they do lose a tank. Wait, 2, there's a bunch of turrets.
And they did get Orange's tank at what cost?
Oh my goodness. 4 tanks on 1 bunker. Let's see it. Oh, he doesn't target. Bottom right is stacked. They have every square right now in the bottom right. Funny. Like, literally, if they took the middle square, they'd have that whole quadrant, effectively.
You're right, they have an entire 4th.
I mean, they were building a tank, so now it's open, but...
We got
yeah, no bunks in mid. Roll them right in the mid.
We got Nuga saying, why is TGI so good at casting? I thought that was
Where have I
awesome.
been?
We miss you, man. You and
Yeah, we really have missed you.
Yeah, I'm single right now. She's done. It's over. I'm breaking up with her. The hell with this. I know she's not watching. I know she's not watching. Also, sweetie, I love you.
You've just been flexing your pecs, haven't you?
I mean, it kind of works sometimes.
Oh man, look at that expand.
Well,
bottom right can't lose, in my opinion. Actually, top left.
Don't switch early.
Just a couple of
bottom
words,
left has to backstab.
Just a couple of words for you. It's like flex those pecs.
What is Frost doing? Is he gonna switch early?
The thing is, bottom left can't lose.
This guy has 12,000 in the bank?
Can. It's a 50-50 chance.
Literally says 12k. He has more money than everybody in the game combined, doubled.
Oh my
Sure,
god,
no, no, it's
you're
13K.
right.
He could throw turrets for a year. He literally could throw turrets all year and he wouldn't go broke.
Throw around 5 SCVs, throw turrets all day, every day. Yes, throw turrets till they force to use their
What is Roz doing with the tanks in the upper right hand corner?
I have
These
no
sneaky some
idea.
bitches? Like, what are they gonna do?
I'm gonna dedicate this next one to top left here in Starduck.
Wow.
Play the Titanic theme song for Starduck.
Oh.
Bunker never dies. Yeah, you're never gonna kill him. You have to
Look at
kill
those
these with
upgrades.
tanks.
2020 upgrade and then turret.
2020 and 2.
He gets 20 capacity.
But what is the science behind only having 2 bunker capacity? But I'm sure he's right. Okay, here you go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's
Damn, his
right.
SCVs are just capped. Like,
Don't ever doubt Starduck.
this game with 10K. Think. Yo, look at this map. I actually a minute ago was like and said bottom right was gonna win. Not so sure. Not
This
so
is
sure.
awesome.
Holy
This is gonna
shit.
be an awesome 2. This is gonna be an
I
awesome.
think that's a great question. That's literally the right question. Okay, and he confirms.
We got Westcal in the chat doing a call out for you, Silver. I don't know who that is, but they said
Who's
say
West.
hello.
It's West.
Oh, West.
Still laying 2 SCVs right now, and then throw turrets like crazy.
Hi,
He has no idea these tanks are here. Look at the upper right hand corner. Look at this.
Oh my god! Seriously?
Why not?
Walk those down. Okay, this is gonna get sniped. He's got to build. He can't build. It's just gonna get destroyed. Damn.
That is cheeky.
That was well played. That was
Orange out of
difficult.
position. Orange is out of position.
It's right to mid. Oh, where's Roz?
Jack,
Twenty.
is the hype music playing?
It's the somber music playing in Starduck's memory there. Our team Aussies that fell.
Alright, now fuck that somber music. Get the hype in here.
Turrets on the backside is correct. Roz is a little bit behind on moving the tanks in the middle. They should have actually had. This is bad play by bottom left. Yeah, they should have had shield towers in the middle.
Look at the building upwards for orange. It's
You have to throw turrets like crazy. Damn.
I mean, but the
For sure. For definite.
actually
Turrets on the backside. Yeah, good turrets on the backside. This tank by Roz is dead.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
People needs to spread their tanks out just a little bit. It's difficult to do because you're one-in like crazy, plus you're trying to deal with stuff in the background, but it's correct to have those spread out. Roz's positioning is better.
Look at that. There's no
Bottom left had a bigger army, and then those turrets.
Yeah, now look.
Why?
Tanks are dying. They're dying really bad because of Splash.
It's funny to look at the bottom left in the mini-map. The left side is blinking red, the right side is chilling. Like there's a lot of blinking red on the left side. On the mini-map. Like I think that's bad news. I think it's the universal thing for bad news.
The only thing is Oblivion is a Reaper build, so he can actually dispatch a lot of these turrets quite fast. And the problem is Orange has lost all his SCVs.
And the fact that
troopers.
Oblivion's tanks are not dying, which is another good thing too. I mean, he's rocking 4 armor, but with splash.
Bottom left just has no supply. If they could build supply, they'd have it.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, good job turreting this tank. This tank might go down to these turrets. So good. You can double click or control click the turrets and then aim them directly. Like you can choose where they aim. I assume everybody at this level understands. But he can double click those and then right click the tank and it'll start sniping the tank.
Right, it's 2
Oh,
tanks.
he loses 2
dying.
tanks.
Oh fuck.
Okay,
And
now
Mike
you
Green
might need
behind
to
for
move
the
those
threat.
tanks back.
Yeah, RIP.
Oh, that's gonna be it.
Oh, yo, the
That's
talk
gonna
after the
hurt.
game, the salt after the game might be good.
This is gonna be
It's a
interesting
good game.
in the event
They
channel.
misplayed
Oh my
that.
god.
They misplayed that so badly. They should have turreted the back Oblivion.
And shield towers and turrets. Well done by Roz, who was like super far behind, and then whoever Orange was did really well.
That's a strat. It's a strat. If
It
you,
was
that's my strat too.
relentless
You,
with Orange.
that's my strat too. You go in last, come out from behind.
All right, let's get him in here. Or I guess that's me that needs to do that. Hey, good game, guys.
Thank you.
Well done, Roz. Well done. That's a good game.
That was really well done, Roz. You were in such a. This was funny, and if you watch the stream back, this actually happened. You were in last place. You nuked and got 1,000, and then we're still in last place.
Oh,
and then you won the game. But you won the game.
This is so miserable. Like, I tried to pause construction of the tank and nuke to save the tank in a bunker, but instead we lost the bunker, and I failed to cancel the tank. Like, oh, that was.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's terrible.
I didn't see that. I didn't catch that either.
I wasn't in. I decided to fool my ally because Pink.
Because you do that every game.
No, I don't do it. I do it when it makes sense. Pink wasn't really fighting him, and he had Marines.
Oh yeah, who was Pink?
I think it was probably Fred.
Which Pink?
His mouse. He wasn't.
Yeah,
fighting.
top right, my lane. Like he just at the start of the match, he just would not fight. He had a max army, just like sitting behind his bunker and stuff.
Pink was Fred. Light pink was Fred.
Yeah, we thought it was
Yeah,
Fred
light
because
pink,
he
yeah.
wasn't fighting,
Pink
and he was complaining
was
about his mouse before the game. Wait, light pink was Fred. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we kind of figured that
I think
he
it was
wasn't
Fred.
gonna fight him. and we figured to just have one strong player. I was actually glad when my Marauders died, so that it wasn't good, but it was okay because
I was able to take him.
Relentless was able to build better rods. Just go straight reads.
All right, well, good game. Hey, guys, that's going to conclude our pro games tonight, but we're kind of rolling into what we call Zone Control After Dark, which means anyone can play. So if you're in our Discord, the check-in thing is up on the or I guess it's not. It will be up on there in just a short order as I type it in furiously. But get on in here. Let's play some Zone Control After Dark. Other than that, we will be right back, so stay tuned.